Oh God, are we live?
Sorry, we're talking away.
Burps. I didn't do tests today. This is crazy. Oh God. Okay, it's working. I think it's working. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Ray Mob is out of coffee. Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh no. Somebody call the coffee police. Who do you call?
He's been up all night as well, apparently.
Hey,
dialysis machine.
A dialysis. Dialysis for the coffee. Basically just like inject the coffee. That's that's the situation I'm in this morning. I am so freaking. What is that? What the Eugenia make it? Eugenia, what are you talking about, Luke? What up, Luke? Budman? Ray Bombula, how you guys doing? Tigger? How are you? Oh, seven, everyone. Man, it's been like a freaking hi Rom. Where is Spat? Wait, you can't hear me? Can you hear me?
Silent again. The stream's ain't.
All right, we're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. It's gonna get loopy. It's gonna get real loopy in here and chaotic. And oh yeah, you can hear me. It's
sure,
fine.
I can hear you.
Luke's just being Luke. This is the loot method of just like messing with my mind. Because I didn't do tests today, so it could be possible. What up? What about games? As you can see, by the way, like I still am here at the I was gonna say birthplace of Tyrannus debris, but I guess that's accurate, but more the grave site of
place.
Yeah, like I kind of
the birth of the new star, whatever that is.
Yeah, and in the green tea has caffeine or no? I don't know if green tea has caffeine. I don't know.
I don't know. Actually.
I think it's good for you though. It's probably good for you. I mean,
so my caffeine can be good for you.
Can you put caffeine in it?
Well, you need it.
Maybe just do like combo, like half green tea, half coffee, or have I just offended half of England? It's like, how dare you? How dare you, sir? You do not mix coffee and tea.
That's the old days, I think.
The old days.
People have moved on from that now. Everyone's too much drinking Monster all day and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, there's this one guy on YouTube that like gets really excited when the trains come. Have you seen this guy? He puts on like a GoPro cam, so he gets like a facial reaction, but it's this weird fish lens kind of thing. And he just waits by train stations because he gets really excited about certain trains or whatever.
Right, yeah.
It is the most fucking endearing channel on YouTube. This guy
just amazing.
Fucking loves the train. He gets so excited, he gets them to honk and stuff. And he recently did one where he went on like some tea train in England, where it's like you get on this little old sort of steamy looking train. And you get served like high tea and stuff like that. And I'm just like, this is the most British thing I've ever seen. I'm just like, they're gonna go to the country to ride on a train and drink tea. And I'm like,
we do that still. That's the And you get loads of guys typing anoraks who will just like take pictures of the steam trains and get really excited. Anoraks and shorts, so in the rain.
I knew a train. I worked with a train guy once, where it was like one of those things where like he casually mentioned, he's like, oh yeah, I got a train sets in my basement, right? And it's like I didn't know about train people at this point, but like there are train people that love trains. They usually have basement sets. They have a little conductor hat. You can imagine them like standing there in the middle of their set, like watching the trains go. And I'm like, it's like everyone's got to have a passion or an interest or a hobby, right?
Yeah.
And it's but like train people, they go hard on the trains. Like I've never seen like a deeper group of more like focused individuals, like where they're like.
Yeah,
they know everything about the trains.
We're below them because we don't understand all the stuff they understand. So they know all the numbers and everything, and they know where trains have been and come from, all that stuff. So, wow,
right?
They live it. Man.
So for me, that's like Elite Dangerous, right? It's like I gotta have a it's like if someone was just like, what's your hobby? And it's like, well, have you heard about the Viper Mark III? They're like, huh?
Yeah.
But it's like, anytime I love expertise, I love obsession. Like anytime someone gets so deep into something that they get obsessed, I'm just like, tell me more. Oh yeah, by the way,
someone's going to be going, how many hours do you game? So yeah, I've gamed a bit. So what's game you play the most? I said, well, Elite Dangerous. Said, how many hours? Like 200? I said, that's 6,500. And they were just like, what the hell? It's like, oops. Yeah. They look at you funny. But I said it's a game that you don't have to do much in if you don't want to. You could just be in it and walk around and be silly. So that's a good thing.
And that's the thing. It's like this is the game that you get to play however the fuck you want, right? Now, obviously, like right now, it's all about the Xeno War, right? Like, okay, like I don't know if you saw the intro footage, then you saw I think that was my footage of Legong blowing up. Oof. Like that was
amazing, man.
Like the first one, Tyrannus, like my jaw was open. The second one, my jaw was still open. Like it's like I'm sure by the 8th. I was gonna call him a 8th Tyrannus, but it was the 8th Titan. Like by the time the last Titan blows up, it's like I've been there, done that. But like, it's still pretty fresh, and it's
pretty mental. Yeah. I was. It's really cool. I had a few crashed desktops. I was in there, but got back in twice, and then, like you say, you just in there with a few commanders, and this thing blows up, and it's like this doesn't happen to Elite. I mean, this is cool stuff. And it's It's a moment.
Yeah, it's like I think it's the best. Like again, in recent history anyway, it's like since the Thargoids came, this is the best implementation of a new thing that just like gets me going, right? And the fact that I'm sitting here like looking at this like debris, it's kind of neat because when you get pushed out by Tyrannus or whatever, it sends you back real far, and then you see the boom boom. And then if you try to kind of go back, like there's a certain part where you hit a caustic wall. I nearly freaking died. Like I'm at 34% hull, and it was like it was one of those things where I had to use all my caustic sinks, and then just like kind of made my way out of it. So like don't go there yet. I don't know if you can get in now. Like has the debris field for Legong been unlocked or?
No, I don't think so. I think it's about a week. No, I think Tyrannus took about a week to open.
Right.
Up. So the latest CGs to collect stuff from the Tyrannus and to drop for a new FSD drive apparently, which would be quite cool.
Oh, what's this? There's a message here. Achilles Aerospace needs your help to gather the final data needed for research on the Titan's method of travel. Okay. We ask you to venture into the remnants of Titan Tyrannus, obtain rare Titan drive component, and sell it to us at Block Station. We're so close to a breakthrough, but we need your help. Damn. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
So like I was initially thinking I'm like oh yeah maybe do some Tyrannus exploration. We did a little bit of it last week, but then you mentioned and I'm like oh yeah, Elite Dangerous has a new mystery, and I really kind of want to do the damn mystery.
Yeah, man.
Like it's been a while, and I love that stuff. Like I really want to do all of them.
Yeah. Okay, and the cool thing I think with the whole the Thargoid War is that I've dipped in and out of it when I want to. I've had some good battles and things, but then done other stuff, and I think it's quite cool that. This whole so we can go off now and do a mystery, even whatever it won't like affect anything, and it's cool. Yeah, you can stay involved with Thargoid stuff without having to constantly be all the time.
Well, okay, so we got Titan Tyrannus destroyed. Legong hasn't been officially destroyed yet, but obviously it is because I'm looking at its guts. It looks like Oya might be the next one with only 27 controlling systems, so that's probably gonna happen. But like. Hey, that's great. Now we've got like a week or two to do other things that are outside of that and then come back to it, right? So that I love that, like to do it. Well, let me just see here's the comments. People that fly are wild too. That's true. So like I worked for this company that owned a website that was all about airliners, and like you had like the scale models, so like people that collected like 1 to 500 scale planes or 1 to 200 style planes. But then there was also like a segment of it where, and you see this whenever you go to an airport, where there's guys that will like stand and wait for like certain planes to land and get like pictures and footage and do live streams, and they'll be out there in like it's oh wow, there's like strong winds, perfect, like this is a terrible day to be outside, but I really want to get this plane landing, especially in this wind. So like they go ham into it. There was also boat people, I guess. Like there was another site that like tracked, literally there was a map where you could track every single ship that was like registered across the globe. Like it's like a
that's right. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Like a GPS, right? And it's like, man, there's a lot of ships out there.
Yeah, I know when you look up, it's like, oh my god, and the planes. Well, there's a lot of planes out there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'd love to be rich enough to have a half-sized plane, so like it still flies like a Boeing 747 that you can only just about get in. I mean, you have to lie down. It's been really amazing.
I mean,
it's a model, but it's actually
2024. Where's the flying car, Elon Musk? Right? Like, we were promised the flying car in the 50s. Like, I wasn't even around at that point. And you get
that's what a helicopter is, isn't it?
I mean, let me put it this way. I don't want like people who drive right now to have access to helicopters.
Have you seen the one-man drone thing you can sit in? It's like a little car with drones around it, which is basically a helicopter. But it's just like, I wouldn't want to be in that when it runs out of power.
No. Well, I'm just thinking on the movie Octopus or whatever, where he's got like the little car that like unfolds wings or whatever. And then that's the whole thing. He does like the intro sequence. He like flies through a hangar, bombs the hangar, kills everyone or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
then he like lands on a highway, pulls up to a petrol station, and the guy at the gas station's like, "What the hell?" That's what I want. I want a little car that like can spread wings and fly. That would make me happy. But until then, I'll settle for spaceships.
Ray is saying he's hoping the new FSD will add a mini game to escape the hyperdiction. I know, because they're saying because the Stargoids can move really fast. You know, they didn't go into Super Cruise, did they? But they can move really fast. So maybe we can just move around in Super Cruise a lot faster if we get these things.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so hyperdictions, I don't find those are super those are annoying because then you have to use fuel again to jump. And so that can really screw you up, especially if you're in like a combat ship like a Chieftain where like fuel is pretty limited. If you get hyperdicted like twice, that's like to get to a maelstrom, that's like your entire tank. But like I mean, I think the problem is more like the Super Cruise hyperdictions. Those are the ones where I'm like, yeah, we should be able to combat that. But when they talk about Titan drive, my thought is like, okay, does maybe, okay, there's two kind of paths here. One would be like, you know, maybe they build, we're going to reverse engineer Titan technology. We can create witch space portals. Now we're going to build one in Colonia and build one in the bubble. And hey, you want to go to Colonia? Just go to the gate. Like, that would be cool. I'd be down with that. Yeah. Right? Visit Colonia on a whim. Imagine getting to Sagittarius, like, get to Colonia, go to Sagittarius, go back to Colonia, sell your data, go back to the bubble. Right? None of that. Cut out the middleman of, like, you know, uncharted empty space. Right? Cut out that 8 hour like constant jaunt, right? The other route could be like, again, but like obviously I don't think they would be very unwise to like all 8 Titans are gone and they're like, congratulations, the Thargoids are gone or the Titans are gone and you'll never see it again. No,
all developers are gone as well, so we're just gonna sit there.
I did see something where they're like, I guess like since the layoffs there hasn't been that much in terms of Galnet. Like Galnet's not really doing that much reporting, but like who reads Galnet anyway? I don't open the news.
I know, as long as it's good a bit, you know, I think
right. And we're getting a lot of like in system comms messages, right? Like into the mailbox, like we got with this Achilles Aerospace, right? Which I think is actually a better way to reach people, because like I don't like sit here and go to Galnet because like and I probably should, you know, as a mystery detective.
I watch Galnet News because they read it to me. It's lovely. It's the easiest way to keep up.
Spilled coffee all over my pants. But it's like at least like there should be like Galnet feeds that pop into your cockpit, like that prompt you to say, hey, there is Galnet. So I think this is fine, and like obviously Galnet's been updated. Like, what are you talking about? But it's like I think there's still like
they can even give you like titles, like a headline. You get like in your inbox a big headline thing that might be happening. That'd be quite cool. Because I forget to go on Galnet otherwise. Because I might even look at it now. Go crazy.
Crazy, man, it's crazy. And then when the last Titan will die, humanity will mourn the loss of stimulating gameplay. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, I don't like, again, I think that there'll be more Titans. Like, there have to be more Titans. My theory is, again, that COL 70 sector, like, you know, again, we'll start taking the fight to them, right? And maybe that's not like I think it's an interesting like morality thing of like, okay, we defeat the Thargoid invasion of the bubble, right? And that's like self-defense, you know? But then if we start taking the fight to them, do we become the baddies?
Again, they've got the power play update, so maybe we're gonna knock them back, and then we're gonna have a big battle against each other, and then they might re-attack or something.
Yeah.
It feels like
maybe that's it. Like the Thunderbirds get a faction and they start expanding from COL 70 back towards the bubble.
Yeah.
You know, but I think there'll always be Titans in the game now because like these assets are too damn cool to get rid of. And then you know it'll be like, oh yeah, the 3 Titans went down this week. Oh yeah, no big deal, whatever. Whereas right now it's like one goes down, it's like, oh my god, get your popcorn, right? It really is quite a spectacle. It really is awesome.
Have Super Titans next. Really.
Oh my god, it's like, well, I mean, like, could they just like again, just like go into all the numbers for like the size dimensions and just multiply everything by 2 and just
I mean, what gives birth to a Titan? There must be something above. What's above Titans in Greek mythology? They're the early gods, weren't they? So,
who's next in the hierarchy? When are we gonna fight the Thargoid god? That's what I want to fight. Fucking interdimensional thing that lives in witch space that looks like a giant floating brain. Actually, that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. Oh my god, Hut and Orbital in 10 minutes. No. If they so like, I mean, you can technically do Hut and Orbital in what? However long a fleet carrier takes to jump there. So fleet carriers can go direct to Hut and Orbital. You don't need to do the thing anymore, but you kind of got to because it's a rite of passage. It's what makes Hut and Orbital.
I suppose a long time gripe has been the inter-system travel. Like if you do a mission, you have to go to the second star. You just can't do that. It's like 450.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'd go on. We can make a way of getting rid of that sort of gameplay loop or something. But yeah.
This is just something of like you know, it's like when it comes down to like when you're a new player starting out and you're taking missions because you want to visit Sol because everyone wants to visit Sol, right? And you kind of go to the Sol system. You're like, yeah, I'll take some missions, and then one goes for Alpha Centauri, and you don't notice, and that's how most people discover. Where are you
heading to as well?
Oh, I'm just going to the Dangus. So.
Okay.
And then because I gotta get a different ship because I don't. Okay, so basically, so.
Sorry.
I'm all over the place. Today. Who lays the egg? Who lays these eggs? Is that from Aliens or Alien?
Hey, Dark Heavy's here.
Dark Heavy! No schlep to Hut and Orbital, no free anaconda. Well, no, because you have to go in a beluga, and then
I think there is
you get there and you enter the Konami code, and then the anaconda comes out of like the little fake mail slot. And
there's supposed to be a fleet carrier selling anacondas, I think.
And then you have to do a certain trick that we're like, if I say it, I'll get banned. But like you can look it up on Google, and then you engage EVA mode, and you drift from your beluga into the anaconda, and then that's your free anaconda, and it has 0 rebuy.
Oh yeah, I hope
I'm making it too unrealistic, but seriously, I do love the whole like free anaconda joke, and I'm like, I love how like some people get really pissed off when like new people come on like the subreddit or whatever, and they're like, you know, like I want to fly the ship, and then someone says the free anaconda, and they're like, don't spread this poopy cock, and I'm like, this is like the most harmless prank. It is like I think it's a fun way to teach people that like about the B stars. You know what I mean?
It's quite a long lesson, isn't it? I mean,
well, like you can just turn away after like 2 seconds, right? Like there's not you're not obligated. Well, I mean, like you can complete your journey there. I mean, look, if you believe that there's a free anaconda at Hut and Orbital, but it's like it's a great way, I think, to like that starts the discussion where the player starts to think about B stars, right? It's like fool me once, I learned something, right? Fool me twice, then well, you know, this is why I think Commander Machine, I think he's still on his way to Beagle Point, trying to get his free Corvette, right? After YouTube like 7 years ago, or when was YouTube? How old are we?
More than 10? Yeah.
Why are my frames low? 13. Wow. Okay. Dangabus is apparently full of.
I'm on the Dangus, but
maybe you're the lag. I don't know.
I'm just a lag. So
before I pick my ship, so let's talk about what we're gonna do. So and thanks Tom for like kind of reminding me of this, because I'm like, I freaking love Elite Dangereuse. This is the coolest thing ever. By the way, this website, the fact that you can spin this Coriolis. And you get an achievement for doing this. It's like you get a badge for like play with the Coriolis or whatever. This is so cool. And if you watch it long enough, like little ships will go in. This is still, I'm like, this is the best website I've ever seen in my life. It's an inflatable gun. You know what? But if Frontier, what they should do is put like a bobblehead where it's like you visit Hut and Orbital, you get like a free Anaconda bobblehead, because that would make the like a shade of truth in the lie kind of thing, and that would be hilarious.
Yeah, because like, you know, most games when they went to consoles, they put loads of achievements in. And I thought they were going to Elite to have all these things you could gain in-game achievements, and I was like, well, why didn't they do them anyway? So, like I say, you can have loads of these things stuck on the side of your ship.
Right.
Like we've got these ones for Titans now, but why not put a Hut in one? Why not put a Sajay, all that sort of thing?
Exactly.
And even Eagle Point, that'd be because it's something to show, isn't it? You know?
These are like rite of passage. Like everyone's got to do the trip to Sajay at some point. Everyone's like, okay, Beagle Point, I think, is a little bit more like for the extreme exploring lover. You know, I mean, there's not like Beagle Point is technically the farthest point away from Seoul, I guess. Like it's the farthest you can get from the bubble in the game. Without. But then I've seen crazy shit. Like, do you remember this where a guy went to Beagle Point and then he's like, okay, I'll then put my back towards the bubble and then just start flying in Super Cruise and see how far I can get. And he basically went out until his fuel tank ran out, and then he called the fuel rats. And so the fuel rats get this call saying there's a commander at Beagle Point who then basically wanted to get the title of like the furthest the furthest anyone's ever got for the bubble, right? That's what he was going for, but he's running out of fuel. Okay, so all we have to do is get to Beagle Point and then start going out from the star, right? But here's the complication, right? Number one, this guy can't be in game because he's going to run out of life support, right? So they have to kind of like figure out, okay, like we'll get you to log in for like 3 seconds so we can get a lock on your position. Then we'll start heading there. Then you log out, and then like it took them like 8 hours to get there. But here's the irony, right? Is that like the fuel rats even like couldn't get a ship out there in one go because they would run out of fuel. So they had to have like support vessels that would basically, so like one vessel is like you're gonna make the distance. We'll have 2 support vessels to like at the halfway point or whatever, they'll dump the rest of their fuel with fuel inputs into that one ship. Like they had to do this whole crazy thing just to get this guy, right? And I'm like, that's why I love Elite, right? It's just like this crazy stuff that happens. Hit that like some people. Wait, are you saying some people? Like some people said hit the like. Some people.
I can't type remember. Yeah, that like thumb. We only get thumb people watching us.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they like to thuff the thumbs. That's what they do.
Oh my god. Okay,
so trying to do like promotion.
Oh yeah, I don't do that enough, and it's funny because like you know, it's like so I'm in this like band or whatever, and it's like we've got like social, we've got like an Instagram account, we've got a YouTube thing. I'll share the YouTube or whatever because we only have 10 subscribers, and it's been weird to kind of like start a new YouTube channel from the start, and obviously it's not about Elite or whatever, it's for the band or whatever, but it's like going from like 0 subs. Yeah, we're kind of like. We're posting a lot of weird shit. We've started now to post a couple like songs, and like a couple of the open mics that we've done or whatever. We're doing another open mic on Monday, which I'm super excited about because it's like this totally dope place. But it's been really like interesting to restart a YouTube channel, build it from scratch, and kind of do it all like that. And it's like, I don't like to ask people for likes and subscribes. Like I find it like just so irritating when I watch YouTube channels. Like, remember to smash that like button and ding that bell and fucking hit all the buttons, right? Like it's cheesy, right? There's a guy on YouTube I like called Mr. Ballin, and if you guys are into like mysteries and like true crime and stuff like that, like he's a storyteller, so it's just like a guy talking in front of a green screen, but he's amazing. He's really got a great cadence for storytelling. And the way that he does his like and subscribes, it's actually like hilarious. Where every time, like he has like a different thing each time. Where he's like, you know, remember to take that like button out for dinner, and then you know ask to go to the bathroom and leave through the back and leave it with the bill. You know, like it's like different each time. Right? He's like, you know, sneak into the like button's house and you know start filling up their phone receiver with nickels one at a time, so that over time the phone gets heavier and heavier, and then one day go in and remove the nickels so that the phone gets lighter and they smack themselves in the head with it. They're like, it's like that's a great call to action, right? Like that.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, so I'm like I gotta figure out something. It's like you're supposed to do it because it's like people don't you know, I don't think about it, right? Like I watch a video, I'm like, oh, that was great. Next, you know, you don't think about that.
I make my kids do it. I'm like, you gotta like things because otherwise no one knows. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
That's how the game works. But
Right.
Like, they just watch stuff and go, oh yeah, whatever. But again, I don't do any socials anymore, so it's like,
Yeah, well, it's like this. The fun part is like basically we can. It's like we need to have a TikTok because TikTok is like the discovery platform and the youth these days. And I'm like, I can't be arsed, right? I'm like, I'm not downloading TikTok on my app. I downloaded it once to see what it was like, and it's not for me, right? Like I'm like, I have Instagram, so I'm as about futuristic as I can get.
Like, when you first get TikTok, you get all the like default TikTok videos. So
Maybe,
the terrible mindless stuff. Like, well, it's all pretty mindless.
Maybe you need to categorize. You need to start going into categories. Like Elite Dangerous TikTok or fucking music TikTok or something, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like, I don't want to do the damn TikTok. And thankfully the guitarist in the band is like, fine, I'll do the TikTok. No one wants to do the TikTok, but we're doing the TikTok because I guess we have to.
That's what the kids do. That's what the kids, all they do is TikTok.
Right. You have no thumbs, you feed them to your kids because you're poor. So long as you still have your kidneys. Well, I don't know. Loot's around, so.
Well, that's dangerous.
If you still have kidneys, don't speak, don't let him know. Because he'll come after them. But yeah, so let me just explain, because for those who don't know Elite Dangereuse, so really what these guys have done, it's a couple of Frenchy dudes from France. Commander Thargoso, explorer of the far reaches, and Commander Optimus Koala, General of the Empire. I love those names. This guy Thargoso, that's a little suspicious. I don't know. Is he a spy for the Thargoids? But what they put together is really quite amazing, right? And essentially, it's like they're like like RP style, like adventures or mysteries or puzzles, right? So they take a lot of the content that's already in the game, that already exists, whether they're beacon stories or they're generation ships or whatever, and they build a sort of framework around it that gives you interactive puzzles. And kind of like narrations, sometimes with voice acting. They've had some really good voice clips. And then what's cool is like you can actually have a profile, you get points, you get badges. It's all, hold on, whoa. Should I allow the cookies? I don't, all right, okay, cool. Don't look at my password. Check my passwords.
Pause now, I've got it all.
Yeah, let me freeze it. Like, okay, so yeah, okay, so you can see here, like I've got like, I actually got, where was it here? What is it, the top 500? Hell yeah! There's a badge for barely being in the first 500. Yeah, I got the Bug Hunter badge because I helped him. He saw the stream and he was like, oh, you helped us with like a little bit of the translation. Because obviously like they write it all in French and then translate it. And so he's like, oh, I'll give you the Bug Hunter badge. You get a Braben badge for profile pictures. But so it's like, it's cool, it's interactive, and like you get points for it. And the way they work is like you go do these things in game, and there's like a connection with the algorithm, I don't know, computer thing.
The thumb people do.
So loaves of bread traveling through a tube. I don't know how it works, but you get cool shit. You get to feel good, but like legit, you have to do these things. Like you can't just say like, yeah, I did the adventure, you get the badge. Like it knows whether you're in game.
Yeah, it knows. Yeah, totally.
Some of them, it's like it'll be like, it'll be like you have to write this in the local system chat, and then,
which is amazing,
right? So it's like that makes it fun for me. And so I know a little bit ago they released a new one. I think it's this one here, the FNS Damocles hijacking. So there's that one, which is like 45 minutes, and then there's also this other one we haven't done, the Echo of Thetis. And I think the Thetis was a Jenny ship.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And this one, like they give you like duration, like what kind of ship. Will you need a scarab? Will you need surface scanners? So like I like it. You get a guide, and then obviously as you go through, it kind of guides you through each phase. This is brilliant. Like what they put together is exactly what I've always wanted in Elite, which is like these like guided adventures, right? And I think like the wonderful thing is you get exposure then to all these wonderful in-game assets, which like the chances of finding them are like 1 in however many stars there are, right?
Yeah.
How many times do you land in a system or go through a system and you don't look at the system map, you know, because you're in the bubble, right? And you don't realize that there's a beacon that only shows up 1,000 light years out from a certain planet, right? Like, there are lots of things hidden in Elite that people will never ever know about. Except
if they could
this.
make some tools that we could do some of this, you know, add some of these things in games. I know there'll be people who put big penises in and stuff, but it's like it'd be great because you'd find out the good ones, and there'd be so much content that people could just make. It'd be amazing.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I remember talking about this. Like, there's like
you got our little bases and stuff soon as well.
Oh yeah. Well, that's I thought some cryptic thing where it was like, yeah, like there's some big update coming, and I think it is base building, and that's gonna change Elite forever and freak people out. And I'm like, no, it won't.
No,
it'll be fine. Relax.
Yeah. There's a whole galaxy. Adding a few bases is not going to change anything.
Like
it'll be good fun.
It's like you like what are you gonna oh no, people have bases. I can't fly my spaceships anymore. I'm so offended. Like, who gives a shit? Just don't have a base. Like you can survive in Elite Dangerous without a fleet carrier. You know. I mean, that said, I really don't want it because it's so convenient.
So lazy.
Yeah. Oh, what up, Barefoot? How you doing? So this new mystery, so basically, I want to see if we can do both of these, right? I'll probably start with the Echo of the Thetis. So I'm gonna pick an exploration ship here. So hold on, let me just pull that off for a second here. I'm not gonna bring my Titan dunking Orca, and I'm certainly not gonna be a Sidewinder. What's a good exploration ship? I mean, Scout.
Scout, you know what I mean? Come on.
It's
Asp Explorer.
It's actually very well engineered. Well, the Asp Explorer, I still haven't, like, technically Jerry, my Asp Explorer.
Jerry, the orange one.
Like, I'll tell you a secret.
Boosted.
He's sitting there in Shinrada Desra, disused, but in the lore, in the real headcanon, he's on Earth, locked behind an atmospheric permit because I left him there in 1989, and then, like, in my mind, a hill just grew up around him. So, like, one day they might dig up this Asp, and maybe my Asp will come back at some point in the future. But I refuse to buy another Asp Explorer because Jerry my Asp, man, and I kind of miss him. I'm like, I think I've moved on past the Asp phase. Like, everyone has like their phases. Like, I went through a Python phase. Right now, I would say like I'm all about that crate. Like, I love them crates.
Crate Python for my exploring stuff I like.
I'm kind of going into a Cobra phase where I'm really like going back. You know what? Maybe let's go in the Cobra.
You've got to get a Corvette though sometime, man.
I know.
You'll enjoy it.
I know.
Spatula crashing a Corvette, it'll be great.
I have like this stupid logic of like, if I ever unlock everything in the game, it'll feel done. And
I had that. Like, when I unlocked the cutter, I felt really depressed. I was like, I've done everything now. I know. Right? But then it's crap, so it's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's good.
You have too much cargo. Get rid of your limpets. As if like, come on, man. It's so annoying that you have to actually like physically like remove all your limpets.
I know. Yeah, just be a button.
It should be. Yeah. Do you want to purge your cargo? Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, although then it's like, oh shit, void opals, no.
Yeah.
What have I done? So, discovering the mystery of Mars Yarps, unrivaled success failure. What was Mars doing? I saw they had a cool stream. I think they were rescuing people from spires. I'm like, was that like an impromptu rescue or something? I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Yeah. I saw Barefoot was on, but I didn't see what was going on.
It's like, but Mars has been streaming a lot lately, and I've been not able to watch all of them. Need to catch up. I remember, I think I put on one of his streams while I was like going to bed, and I'm like, oh, I'll watch this while I drift off, and then I was really tired, so I drifted off in like 5 seconds. Like,
yeah. Elite is good for that. It's good to go and see game.
Oh yeah, like that. Oftentimes when I'm like going to sleep, I need like a little background. By the way, like I am so close to friggin' Elite combat rank. I am so close. What do I get for that? The satisfaction of being able to brag on the forums that I'm triple Elite.
Get a decal, don't you? I think you can wear something on your suit that says you've got. I think it is. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. Do you get like a triple Elite decal?
I don't know. I've got it. I don't know.
It's finally gonna happen. All I need to do is kill like, I don't know, probably like 700 more Hydras or something, and then it'll
kill some scouts.
Over that last 90. It's like 99.9%, but it's like it's been 99.9% for like a few weeks. But I've also been like dying a lot, not murdering things, so that's probably why. DBX.
Barefoot's saying we put them in peril, then save them. And Mars is on holiday now, so Mars is on holiday. do get triple elite metallic decal decal.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so I want that decal. But by the way, Barefoot, do you stream on YouTube or do you do Twitch? So I never get the notifications. Maybe I didn't hit the bell or take the like button out for a dinner date or something like that. But... All right, so let's see here. I do have SRV. Good. I have. I'm looking for that. What's the thing called that scans the planets? Detailed surface scanner. Yeah, I need one of those. And that's it. Okay, cool. But I do want to take a look at the livery. You do YouTube, okay. I'll have to, because I'm like, I know I subscribe to your channel, but I don't know if I get the dinghies.
The dinghies?
Right. The dinghies.
Oh, you do get a triple elite decal. I didn't even know that.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait just to have another decal in see, okay, so like in decals, okay. Oh yeah, this is my Bat Cobra. In decals, there are new decals for, so yeah, here's my one for Tyrannus. And then you get a second one for Lagom. So it looks like it's the same decal, but the number of stars and the sort of bars grow. So I definitely want to make sure I get all 8 decals. That's something I'd like to have. I'm gonna throw one on here. Just a. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that! It's under the ship kit. Oh, the ship kit.
I know. Yeah, it's really annoying.
That's all right. Fine, I'll put it here. That's fine.
There's one of the racing games. What's it called? Yeah, one of the car games, you get decals and you can basically like totally lay them wherever you want. And I was like, we want that elite, so you can move them around and make it bigger and change the colour. Cool. That'd be cool.
And what the hell? Okay, so like, yeah, sometimes you log in and you look at like Cobra skins, and I'm like, I know I bought a lot. Like, I have a lot of Cobra skins, but most of these I think I came in from like Twitch drops and stuff like that, where I didn't even know. I'm like, oh, what is this? Totally. A Blizzard Ice? Like, oh, cool.
Yeah, they're giving away free strings, aren't they? Oh, there's the time one.
Like there's so many skins here. What should I go with? Should we go Canadian? Should we go Cobra Mark 3 Frontier 25? I don't know what that is, but that looks cool. Ignition Orange. Ooh, sexy. Benevolent Demon, the giant glowy pumpkin thing that has like way too much luminance, or what do you call it?
Luminosity. Yeah.
These are kind of cool skins that I like. They're very like America, like Stars and Stripes kind of thing. But there's like so many more. Like it's like I have so many skins, and look how many skins there are, right?
Yeah, there's millions for the Cobra.
There's your America, your Union flag. Or they call it a Union Jack. I don't know. Okay, so did Doctor Who fuck this up or whatever? But I remember like there was a Doctor Who episode with like Billie Piper, and it was like a spoof of the what's the lady who was like, "You are the weakest link."
Oh yeah,
yeah. It was like in the first season of Doctor Who or something, and I remember there was one part where like it was like someone was like, "Oh, it's a Union Jack flag," and then Rose is like, "Ha, you idiot! It's a Union flag. It's only called a Union Jack when it's on a sailboat or some shit."
Oh.
But I'm like, technically, ships in space are sailboats of space. So I guess Union Jack is correct. I don't know.
Even Death Star.
Yo, friggin' Hazard kit looks cool. Oh, what's up, Death Star?
Yeah,
is it correct?
Hazard kits are great.
It's correct. There's a right way up. Okay. I wonder. Oh my god, yeah. Some of the Hazard, like some of these skins are like, but it's like, I already have so many Cobra skins. Like, yeah, of course I want Overdrive. Of course I want everything in this list. Like, there were like 6,000 Cobra skins.
Yeah.
And they're they all look good.
I think the Viper's got loads as well, because they've got all the national flag ones that they did.
I'm gonna stick with one I have for today, but it is one of those things where it's like there's so many skins and I want them all, but it's like you can only have one at a time. But I'll change it.
Yeah, you can't even see them when you're in the ship. That's another thing. It's like,
which, you know, again, if they add, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do the Frontier 25. If they do add EVA or something, you get to appreciate them more. But still, like, I love the fact that I just know that's how my ship looks.
Well, if you can change the colours inside your ship, hey, come on, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
The HUD colors? Well, you can if you get EDH.
Oh yeah.
HM.
No, but the paint job inside your ship, because you can look around and it's like that'd be quite.
That's one thing that I've thought for a long time, where it's like I would love to see different cockpits for each ship. Like obviously, like you can do that with EDHM. You can have it so that each ship has a default cockpit, and if you have the program open and running while you're playing. It will, like, and you switch ships, it'll switch on the fly, and that gives each ship like a different feel. Like you can give like all red to your
the
combat
light
ships.
colours.
You feel like the Red Baron,
Quite cool.
and you know,
Yeah.
exploration ships are like blue. Like you can do whatever you want. But I would, and like technically there are like different cockpits. When you look around, it's like, yeah, the Cobra. Oh yeah, there's a seat right there. It's a tiny little cockpit. The Sidewinder cockpit has all those lovely little, you know, first aid kits and whatnot, accoutrements. You know, half-eaten sandwiches. The Anaconda has the lovely wires. Like the cockpits are different, but the HUD is essentially the same. And I get that, like, from a design perspective, you want everything there the same. But I don't know. Even just like a different font for Imperial ships. The way I would do it is I would have like all the Lakon ships kind of have a similar HUD. All the Falcon de Lacy like have like the different ship makers have their own flair to it, right? Whether it's just subtle changes, you know, like maybe instead of like the round, like, you know how you've got like the sort of rounded bracket things, maybe those could be square on for one ship maker for Lakon because they're square.
Yeah, I can imagine the developer would hate that job though. Go through and change all the fonts, and then because it won't be on a CSS, it'll be some terribly deep coded thing.
Oh, right.
Because like I say, it'd be cool. Let's just change the font. That'd be just give a really different feel, wouldn't it?
I do love that there's like hold on, let me see. There's like a little computer in the back of the Python, and you can just now it's blurry. Hold on, I can unblur this. What does it say? Mainframe overview. It's like online needs calibration, offline. Like that doesn't connect anything. And it looks like news entertainment. Is that like supposed to be Galnet? Hold on, can I get a better view of this?
It is, yeah.
Like what are the things that are not online?
Yeah, I wish the in cockpit camera could be free. It's really, I find it really annoying where it's limited because you can only get a certain sort of angle views of things.
Yeah.
If you could just fly around inside a cockpit, that'd be amazing.
But for me, like, just even change, like, this is the thing. If you haven't changed your ship, like, you've been flying an Anaconda for the last 12 years since you got one, like, just changing your ship and getting a different cockpit changes a little bit of the experience, right? Like, it is, like, that's the one thing I love about this game is the fact that there's so many ships. And they do feel different to fly, and they do feel like a little bit, you know. Oh, you say one HUD for each ship would be great. One HUD for each ship, but one HUD for each manufacturer would be. I would settle for that, right? Like that would still be fine.
I have different jam jars full of smells. When I get a different ship, I open it up.
Exactly.
So one's full of meat, the one's full of like bees and stuff. So I get a different feeling of.
Wait, what, meat and bees? Is that what you keep in your cockpit?
That's right. Yeah. So I'm in the bee ship at the moment. I've got honey on my face and there's like bees. It's fun.
It's like well, that'd be the next level, right? That's like 4D or like smell-o-vision. It's like Frontier could sell little things. They could get arcs for this and be like, make your cockpit smell like meat. And it's like maybe that just changes the facial expression. So like if you have like a pungent smell, your commander does a little sniff idling animation and maybe wrinkles his brow and he's like, ugh. You know?
That's for the gunship, I think, the smell like that.
Oh my god.
Meat. Right, sorry. We're doing mystery, aren't we?
We're doing mystery. Okay, so let's we'll do the Echo Thetis first. So I guess I'll read out the website and we'll follow along. So this is the summary. So in the silence of space, a strange signal wreaks havoc aboard the Thetis and turns it into a tomb for hundreds of innocent souls. This bizarre event remains unsolved, and you decide to put an end to it by uncovering what happened, dive into the heart of a chilling mystery, and discover the truth behind this terrifying story. Spooky. Now, I would watch the trailer, because they have really cool trailers, but I got a copyright strike last time because they used whatever music, so I'm just going to say watch the trailer if you want to watch the trailer.
So how do you actually start it then? What'd you press?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's it. I just scroll down.
Yeah, you just scroll down. Yeah. So, okay, so we're going to have to go to the Sekhmet system, so let me copy that Sekhmet system. I don't know how far this is.
We're in expansive. Explorer ships will be fine.
Yeah, that's why jump range is important. Oh, I should make sure I have a fuel scoop because otherwise that's going to make things very. Like how many jumps is this? Okay, so Sekhmet is up kind of in near Santu, which is kind of like central bubble. And we're kind of at the edge of the bubble. So let me just make sure that I have a fuel scoop.
Where's second? I can't see.
I don't. Okay, that's good that I looked at that. Oh, I do have a fuel scoop. I just apparently don't have eyes. I also have a docking computer, but you know, don't judge me. But it's great. These guys link to the endorsed system and everything. So, okay, where were we here? So, okay, so we'll head there and then we'll read the text. But we want to go to Nasmith Station in the Sekhmet.
Where's I can't see Sekhmet in the description just to copy it. That's the
I'll throw it in the chat actually on the YouTube. So I have it copied.
My eyes aren't working.
Sekhmet.
Yeah, Sekhmet.
Oh, we're gonna be passing through the Dinda system. This is an interesting region of space near Dongkom, Dinda. There's like a lot of interesting weird names here. I'm kind of like that's my like hobby in Elite is just like finding weird system names. Like there's a system called Bob. Like,
go to Bob.
Like legit, if you just go to the map and then type in like Bob. It's like, there's Bob.
There's Bob.
Well, I don't know if the system did. I've been here before. There's literally there's nothing in Bob. Like Bob, I was like, oh, that'd be a great place to live. And then you go there and it's like there's like nothing. It's like a lonely star. All right, do you want? Let me get a wing here. Who's he? Who's?
Oh yeah.
Who's here? We got blue zombies here.
Blue zombies here. Cool.
Oh, throw you an invite. All right. So how many jumps to this system? 5 jumps. That's not bad at all.
Let's go.
Oh, whoa, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm reading the thing and it says you drop off your load of painite.
You need an SRV, don't you? What?
It says you drop off your load of painite. Let me just see if my carrier has painite so I can be true to the RP. I want to be on an authentic RP. Like, you obviously, you can just go there. It's like in your mind or whatever, but I'm committed to the RP. I might have painite just sitting in my carrier because, like, my carrier is like a repository for all sorts of crap. What up, Valor?
Hey, Valor!
Valor is here. He's been just, like, literally... Valor has been, like, furiously defeating, like, the entire BGS. I'm like, oh my god.
When you want to do some work, Elite's great. You can just get so stuck in. Right? It's so good.
And so some of the way oh my god, it's like Valor posted like some update of a mission that he did. It made me laugh because the way he worded it or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Do I have painite just for RP purposes? I probably do, right? Palladium. I don't think I have painite.
No. I think I've always sold it when I had it. I'm going to get some. That's easy to get, isn't it?
I have Momus Bog Spangles. I think you can buy painite. Yeah. Oh, I have Palladium. 1 unit. No, I don't have painite. Alright, well, screw RP then. Whatever. We'll just pretend.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in now, I'm just taking my large shipment of painite.
Well, we spent hours mining it.
It's invisible.
So much pain on it.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, if it was like required for the thing, it would say in the mission description, you must have 1 unit of painite. They're good like that. I know I got a lot of junk on there, but like, it's one of those things where like I think I bought like reactive armor because 1 mission required it, so I'm like, okay, I'll just keep
50.
I'll just keep some in case another one comes along, and they probably do come along. Oh shoot, yeah. I forgot your frame shift drive will cut out if you get close to your carrier. Like it's like they probably will happen, but then I'll forget that I have it on my carrier.
Yeah.
For one reason or another, but it is like a hoarder thing. But also, you know, just having stuff on the carrier might come in handy if I ever want to just dump large sums of cargo on someone for humorous purposes.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember that one time we were like, I think it was like Dark Heavy there, and we were trying to test out, basically like, could you murder an NPC by dumping bio waste on them? And we just dumped like 500 units of bio waste on this poor NPC.
It was amazing to watch.
It doesn't kill them, and the canisters but then the canisters start going off. There's like a limit on how many cargos can exist in one thing.
Like 100 at a time. So when you get over 100, everything's like exploding.
Everything's just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And the explosions don't do any damage. If they did, that would be hilarious because then you could like.
That would be so good.
You could carpet bomb a facility with like bio waste and then. Take out all the
stack 100 tons inside one of the tourist places,
right? And
then just drop one out of your ship.
Exactly. Oh yeah, you put them right at the key moments where all the guards go, right? You like gingerly place them and then just drop that last one. The NPC was fine. She was fine. She survived the whole experiment, but then she sassed me, so I killed her anyway.
Yeah, mines. I think I use mines on them quite a bit. They're quite good. You can drop mines from your Cobra as you fly over.
Right?
That's quite good fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that is like, I do want more, because like doing bombing runs, I remember I did that in a keelback once at like a Guardian site during an Alpha universe incident. Like there was like, do you remember when there was that Alpha where there was a station called No Moon? Which was like a fun little clever Star Wars reference, and then it was like right above a Guardian ruin. I think they wanted to test something. And so like
they would like just go mad, wouldn't they?
Yeah, it's like an Alpha universe, so it's like like at the end of the day, like you gank people in the real universe. It has like ooh, that's a cool Ravenclan's Astrolab. That's a cool station. Mount Sunday. Oh, this
Mount Sunday.
This place has Comfy's Pillow Fort. Oh, that's a carrier. Oh, that's okay.
That's a brilliant. Yeah.
There's like Ravenclan settlement. This feels like a Stellar Clarity Hub. This feels like an important system. Is there a description for this? Where are we? Oh, there's actually a description here.
Who am I?
This is the Dinda system. Apparently Dinda is important. So the Croft Stellar Dynamics Corporation is based in this system. Tuning sensors so you never get caught out. The Hood Disciples are a corporatist group consisting of military personnel, merchants, and explorers. They've settled colonies in the Dinda system and established a system of disciples that collectively make decisions on behalf of the organization. Strategic intelligence agencies based on Planet Hood orchestrate trade plans that manipulate nearby economies. THD's goal is to provide an environment within its systems that encourages growth and the refinement of core skills in order to continuously produce elite individuals. Oh yes, there's a little moon called Hood. That's neat. I love this system descriptions when you just get this sense of like, oh yeah, I've stumbled into like, I guess like an important system.
Yeah, which is amazing because like there's quite a few of them. But yeah, some areas seem to have lots of description in them, which is really cool.
It's super neat. I like it. It just like again, I know it's like it would be a lot of work to do it, and I assume this is like probably a legacy of like I'm sure that some of that was probably like when they were doing the player factions and like I submitted a description for Dangus Investigation, but they didn't put that on Bologna's. And I think they stopped doing that at some point because it's like a lot of work.
Yeah, must be loads of work. Yeah.
I get it. Resources are tight. You gotta prioritize.
I know, but it'd be nice.
They got Titans to blow up and all that stuff. And,
yeah.
You know, who cares about poor little Spatula's needs? But yeah, it's.
Did you get any poop jokes in it or not?
No, I didn't put any poop jokes because I thought that might actually like not encourage them to do.
The poop jokes.
I actually don't remember what I submitted at this point. Like,
yeah,
I'd be hard pressed to figure it out. But it was, I had to do that. I went through that process like how many times, right? Like I had to. Hold on.
Dead Star's here as well. So Dead Star.
Like we're Dead Star. Get him in the wing.
Yeah, we'll do.
Where are you at?
Squad bunch. We're there. We're going to 5C. Where we're going to?
Nasmith Station is where we got to start out.
Nasmith.
And they'll probably be like one of those like NPCs. Yeah, I'm gonna jump away.
Oh yeah.
There's a system called DX507. Cool.
Yeah.
That sounds
interesting. Sounds like a game. Nasmith Station.
Here I am in 2 Mass J0746425 plus 2000321. Just makes me think of that episode of Star Trek when like Picard has to input the that's like the code or whatever, but Data does like an impression of Picard and just like initiate self-destruct code 050602501 Mass.
I don't know, maybe if we the next album we could do it like a story-based concept album where you have to go places and like build this into some music.
And it's like it makes more sense if you're in the system.
Yeah.
I like that.
And so you could, if we can find some those what they call the beacons that you get messages from, we'll get DJ Squats appearing out of them or something.
DJ Squats here on Radio 7.
Because you can get the in-game thing to read that you've been there and then trigger something else, can't you? I think, I'm sure.
Do you mean like build the album into a website that responds to like in-game triggers?
Yeah.
Dude, that's next level. That's
that'd be cool.
That's crazy. Yo,
so it's actually like
the Elite
adventure.
Like the Elite Dangerous dudes obviously know how to do it. Like we reach out to them and say like, yo, like here's the concept. Like we want to create an album where like when players visit like Seoul, they create this note or whatever. I don't know, like you could do it where it's like, yeah, it's like you get the bass line when you land on Uranus, and then like fucking the drums kick in when you tap Voyager. Like the song like builds up as, oh my god, there's some cool ideas in there. You could do like a fucking what's his name? The guy who does like the soundscapes, like music for airports or whatever. I listen to him all the time. Brian Eno. You could do like a Brian Eno style thing where it's like, yeah, like if you're at a, like, because I mean, like they have that to a certain degree in Elite, where like, obviously if you're looking at a gas giant, you get one soundscape, and if you're looking at like a rock world, you get a different soundscape. Like the sounds in the game kind of change in the environment. Like composing a musical album, like you could find like a system and then use the in-game sounds as like to get like the, oh my god, there's just some cool shit.
Be fine.
That's a crazy idea. Like it would definitely be like experimental.
Yeah, but like make it into more of an experience. That'd be quite cool. Because like was it Injected Experience that one of the bands in the last album did, where everyone got the itchy feet thing? I can't remember what it was. Yeah.
The what?
Something stupid. One of the bands, one of the songs in the last album. Talked about it. It was an injected drug like album or something. I can't remember what it was.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah. Fuck. Some of the okay. That album is just like a freaking banger, and it's hilarious. Like Radio 7 is an accomplishment. It is a serious accomplishment. I love it. It's great.
It's good. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's a good thing.
Like it makes me just giggle. It's amazing.
It's very silly. It's good to be silly. Right, I'm at Nazareth.
That DJ though, what a jerk. Yeah, I'm just coming in. That DJ squats though.
Yeah, he's great. I loved him. He's great.
And yeah, it's no. So Dark's Heavy, the Dangus one. So like, okay, so this was like that was for the Frontier, like influencer program or whatever. Like they had like a call for submissions, and so you had to submit a deck. And so like other people will probably do decks with like I have this many subscribers, this is how my content, whatever. I submitted a deck that just said Elite Dangerous, but then I changed the S in Elite Dangerous to a $sign. And then the caption, need I say more? And then a picture of like spatula with a digital like sticking out his tongue. That was it. That's all I submitted. And of course I got it rejected, but I'm like, that's fine. Like if they got a laugh from it, then mission accomplished. I'm gonna find you, but I have to deliver a ship first. Valor! That's 707. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Radio 7 was superb. It really is. And it's like, to me, it's such a precious fucking album. Because it's just, like, the musical genres that you go through. And, like, for me, it's like I like punk and metal. And it's like, there's like an Iron Maiden kind of song on it. There's like a Dead Kennedys inspired. Like, and like, it's all original, but you can feel the inspiration. Right, like it's, but then
some kind of
like legit. If you're going to Sagittarius, like where do you get Radio 7 now? It's on Bandcamp. You have it on Bandcamp, right?
Yeah, you can listen to it free on Radio. Oh yeah, on Bandcamp. The whole thing with you on it as well on Bandcamp for free as well. So you can either buy it for nothing or pay money or listen to it for free on there. Yeah,
absolutely amazing. And then like we did the whole stream around it, and there was like the raising money for I think it was at the time it was Operation. Well, it was Warbucks was the name of it, but I'm like, what was the name of the charity? I can't remember, but it was like to help the children.
Help the children, save the children, Ukraine. It was, yeah.
And it was like what, 15 grand or something? Like it was a ridiculous amount of money. Like people,
it was a lot. Yeah, some nice people.
People in this community are freaking amazing. It remains just one of the best things. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of my ship. So let me read the description here. So you drop off your very last shipment of painite. Get it out of here. Ugh, can't get the painite off me, to be honest. Yes, G-Vine, I know you're there.
G-Vine's just gonna come and get you.
Shut up. Like, you have to deliver a ship. Are you still moving all your ship? You're moving your fleet, eh? That's I love it. It's like, because G-Vine's like, yeah, I think Dark Heavy was like, oh, G-Vine's back, and it's like, no, like, I'm still retired. I'm just moving my home. But I'm like, it's amazing to me that like that thought of like, when you stop playing Elite, your character just retires from piloting. Like that's when I don't play for like a month, which is rare these days. But like, if I ever go an extended period of time, like I always visualize, I wake up and it's like, yeah, Spatula's been hanging out on this planet, probably like, enjoying the local villas and getting beers and doing, non-adventure stuff. All right.
Totally.
All right. So we've dropped off our load of Painite. Looks like we got some Dead Star in the corner here, blue zombies. Dead Star, you're sitting in the corner like a weirdo, just all by yourself. I'll come sit next to you, make you look less suspicious. Always have to go on when you're grinding. Oh yeah, I mean like legit, like Radio 7 is like an amazing album to listen to when you're exploring, when you're combating. Like it's just so great, and it just immerses you, right? Like you just feel so freaking in the universe, right? I love it. All right, so let's see here. So let me turn on the browser window. Okay, so you drop off your very last shipment of Painite at Anathema Station in the Sekhmet system, and you take the opportunity to stop and eat something. Graphene. This station feels like any other refining station, although you feel something heavy. Must be the lasagna. It does make me feel a little heavy after. Usually this wouldn't have caught your attention, but this time it's different. Despite this heavy atmosphere, you sit at the bar to enjoy a local dish. Nom 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 nom. Alright, I'll just do, like, this is gonna become an ASMR stream of like spatula eating for 6 minutes. The Tragedy of the Thetis, Chapter 1, basically. So you cross the station and arrive in the restroom. You mean that plant? Because where are the bathrooms, actually? Do you know where the bathrooms are? Because I've never found bathrooms. It's kind of weird.
I've got another jar for them if I don't find them. I've got
oh, you meant
jar I have to open.
Retired as if you won't do BGS work. Your pilot's. You're retired from the BGS. Okay.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
honestly, like, it's. Let me put it this way. You think you're retired from the BGS, but if you do anything, it affects the BGS. So you can never retire from the BGS. You can just retire from like caring about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you take a seat at the bar, okay, so maybe I should be taking a seat at the bar. Let's go to the bar. We'll do true RP. I think I see a Takosa running in too. There you are.
Can't punch you. It's
ow!
terrible.
Ow! You just like phased through me.
Oh.
Okay, so we are at the bar.
Hey.
Let me just try to. I'm trying to frame it so that like okay, there we go. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so as you take a seat at the bar, you spot the barmaid at the other end. Hello.
Hello.
So let's kind of get a nice little creepy shot there where. Oh! Okay. So as you, this is weird. Busy putting away clean dishes. Well, sure, I'm sure she eventually sees you and takes your order. But you'll just have to pretend with your imagination because she will. All the bar people just ignore you. You're browsing the station news while waiting for your meal and come across an article about the Thetis tragedy in 3304, which is what, six years ago? Here we go.
Yeah.
Daily Nesmith. 6 years on, the mystery of the Thetis persists. 6 years ago, the Thetis became the scene of an unexplainable tragedy. This peaceful generational vessel, which employed many people from Sekhmet, suffered a strange attack that forced its passengers to kill each other. To this day, the cause and perpetrator remains a mystery. The area around Thetis remains abandoned and Dangus. The authorities strongly advise against any exploration, fearing that the original threat is still present. I feel like I've seen this Jenny ship before. You're so engrossed in this new mystery, you even forgot that your meal has just been served. And look, there's a picture of it. Look at this.
Nice.
What am I eating? It looks like some sort of tomato goop. Look at that. It's like you give me soup with a fork, a spoon, and 2 knives. And a beer! A beer! Yeah. What the heck? Yeah. Beer in Elite? Is this happening? I'm gonna pretend it is. That's how excited I would be if Frontier put actually like you could order drinks from the bartender. You've just done a special grade landing. You're proud of yourself. Wonderful. I'm proud of you.
Super boop. Yeah.
So, Anathema Station's famous cherry tomato soup is no match for the Thetis drama. So it is cherry tomato soup. You swallow the entire meal without even thinking about the taste. And without looking back, leave the bar and head for the hangar. Okay, so we have to go for the hangar. Okay, let's try to be authentic to the RP. Okay, I can't read the next line because this is finally aboard your ship. Oh God. Okay, this is All right, let me run. You gotta run and get on the ship.
Got to sprint as fast as you can.
Run. It's just like I like following along to the T because it makes it more immersive. It's fun.
Yeah. Dun, dun.
So I guess like you're just sitting there eating your cherry tomato soup, and then you're just like, wait a minute, this generation ship 6 years ago. This is pretty messed up. I'm curious. I want to know more. I want to know what happened. Okay. So finally, aboard your ship, all you can think about is seeing the Thetis with your own eyes. A quick search on your dashboard reveals the position of the abandoned vessel. Nefertim 6A. Your FSD is ready. Go ahead, Commander Special. See, it knows your name. This is what I love about this website. It's so cool. Once you've arrived at the Thetis, go on to step 2. Okay, so basically we need to go to Nefertim.
Nefertim.
So I'm going to pump that in manually. Actually, is it like really close or how far is it? Let's see. Nefertim. Oh, that's like, yeah, next door. Right next to Shapash. And we want to go to 6A, which is going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Curious that there's like a hole here. It looks like 6 is, no one wants you to know about 6.
I think I've been there before. I must have done.
Yeah, I probably got this Jenny ship like logs somewhere in my codex, but I think but again, when it's like you do it in Elite Dangereuse, you get the additional context above it, so it's still worth doing. I think this was the one. Or am I confusing this with a different mystery where it was like the radio signal or whatever? Like there was
one of them. Which one was it?
I mean, it didn't say that I did this on the website, so I assume I haven't done this one. But like obviously, like if you've been around as long as I have, so you remember these things from the day.
From the day.
Back in the day. Well, again, it's like name one other game that you've played for like 8 to 10 years.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Like I'll sometimes go back to like Civilization 5, because in Civilization 6, but I liked 5 too. Like I'll sometimes go back and maybe play it for a round or two, and then kind of get bored of it. Definitely like, and I'm kind of ashamed to say this, but like League of Legends, I'll keep going back to. I find that to be fun and toxic, but fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that could be fun to play. Trying to think of like another, like Rocket League. I haven't played that in a while, but I could see myself going back to it. But it's just like there's very few games that like like Skyrim or Fallout 4. Yeah, I'll play these like for long periods of time, maybe like 2 years.
But not like
not like 10 years.
Like a whole decade.
Hey, RimWorld is great, and you know what? I love Tynan Sylvester, the developer of that. There's one point where, because like I was like an early access in RimWorld, like I was. Okay, hold on. Which one is 6? I gotta count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow!
I can count to 6.
Loot's playtime, man, in the Discord.
What? Hold on.
That's insane, Loot.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Wow! Okay, yo,
That's
you got
so cool.
Share that with Tynan Sylvester on Twitter. I guarantee you, he'll be like, he'll love it, because RimWorld actually has a new expansion that they're working on. Like he's coming up with something new. I never got into like the royalty expansion or whatever. Like I kind of like was there in the early times. Well, this is my story about why I love like Tynan Sylvester. And hold on, let me just get rid of this window capture. Is that literally like I got banned from the forums, which would like but like okay, it was one of those things where like I went to because they had the developer forums where you could like put your suggestions, put your whatever.
All right.
And I went there one day and I was just banned, and I'm like, what did I say? Right? I'm like, I don't know. So I emailed like info at whatever, like the sort of RimWorld main thing. And it was like Tynan Sylvester himself, like the developer of the game, because it's like him and like one other guy that was making it at the time, like got back to me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's weird. Like I don't know, like the forum must have just like accidentally banned you, like unbanned or whatever." But it was like, man, like the developer of the game is like also like unbanning people from the forums. Like that guy is passionate, loves that game, and I love RimWorld. I think it's great. I kind of like I don't feel like I can play it as much anymore. I kind of like it had its time. Like, believe me, I'm not up to your standards, Loot, but
Yeah.
I would say like I probably did like 600-700 hours.
Yeah, man.
It definitely is great. Do you know or play Rust? What up, Space Devil? Space Devil 55
Yes.
slash
See,
Cripsy
Rust's a game I can
77.
play a lot, but it's one of those games that doesn't it crash a lot. Or was that the Conan one? One of them is like it looks like it's a really good game to play for ages, but the people say it crashes or something. I don't know.
I don't know Rust that much, but I know it's like that's the one where you start out like naked in a forest kind of thing. I mean,
Mad Max is it Rust Mad Max or not? I can't remember. Was that Conan's?
there's like a Conan game too that was supposed to be pretty good. Elite living this long is no small part due to guys like you and Mars doing cool streams and videos and supposed to make music for the community you guys have built. Well, I mean, look, I think we can certainly help keep some relevance there, but like I would say the main credit goes to the amazing design of this game, right? Like they just nailed the like even just out of the gate. Like when you look at like what Elite launched with in the sort of 1.0 series, the space flight just feels so cool. And
Actually, you can't walk away from your amazing console joke section you put up.
that's what, well, okay. Like I've probably done as much to ruin this game. The console. I rewatched that not too long ago. I'm like, oh, this is so cringe. Some of them are so bad.
Yeah, but that's all right. That's the whole thing, though. It's
Yeah,
bad.
it's supposed to like a shitty comic, you know, like try the veal, you know, like.
Yeah.
But it's like
And
I realized
you're one of the guys now, Barefoot. Oh, I found a generation ship.
Yep. So I'm heading towards so yeah, the caption reads, your ship emerges from Supercruise. At last you see the generation ship you've been told about. You don't know what horrors yet took place. You don't yet know what horrors took place here, but you're about to find out.
And then
as soon as we come in. So yeah, the generation ship
we
is
can get
like
logs, can't we?
I think there will be logs.
There will be logs.
But I don't want to spoil the next thing. And then there is voice acting on the site which you can listen to. I'll turn off the music at that point, but we'll collect the logs first because
yeah.
What does that say? Camera video 1. Oh, there might actually, is there video?
What? Hey.
There might be even like Morse code. Like there's gonna be a puzzle at some point. I don't know if my brain can handle a freaking puzzle today, but
yeah.
all right, let's scan this puppy and see what signals she's going to give us. I like the generation ships with the large, like, saucer dish at the front. Like, I guess, like, is that, like, to protect the ship from, like, micrometeorite impacts? Is that kind of the dealio?
Maybe, yeah. This looks cool as well.
It's a very cool design. Although it kind of, like, when you see it above a planet, it looks like the top of a space station kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's scan dim uplinks.
Night vision on so I can see this thing as well.
Oh yeah, night vision is kind of
that's cool. Oh yeah. See, these are amazing.
I love the Jenny ships. Like they are the coolest.
Put more
design.
stuff on it. You better get old music from what we like.
Oh yeah.
And they left Earth whenever 100 years ago,
right?
And they would have had their own culture then, wouldn't they? So they might have had weird dance crazes and whatever. So
you're just like, I just want to hear rave music from like the 2600s.
Yeah. Be cool.
Okay, yeah. There's like tons of uplinks on this one.
Oh yeah.
I love how like the lights are still on, but they're flashing. Like this little crop circle looks super spooky. Super spooky.
Yeah. Oh, do you have to do the scan thing, Majiggy, the data link scan?
Yeah, so first you got to scan the whole body of the ship, and then the uplinks will appear. But you kind of have to be sort of close to the uplinks, and well, the thing that's going to screw me up. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. I should have had my thing on. I wasn't using night vision, and I bumped into a lot of it. Is I'm going to lose track of how many uplinks, and you have to keep referencing them. But I think there's like 6 or 7 uplinks.
Oh yeah, I just try and start from 0 and go.
Yeah, it's like either you do them sequentially and then you go all over the place. Like I'm just gonna do them at whatever rate and hope. You know, let God sort them out. They say.
Yeah, try and go from the front to the back. Yeah, because the front's got number 3, which is really nice.
The ship design is like the Icarus 1 and 2 from Sunshine. Yo, what's up, Kieran?
Yeah, the Sunshine.
Little Rick. I actually do. I've been meaning to rewatch Sunshine. Sunshine. But like it does. Maybe that is like that's why I'm curious. Like, is that a solar shield or is that like a micro debris shield? Because like also like if you're doing like long distance interstellar travel without using witch space, you know, you come across a micrometeorite.
They're heading away from Sol as well, probably, weren't they? So yeah.
Okay, so I've got 1, 3, 5, and 4, so I need 2. Yeah. Lights are on, but no one's home. Well, I mean, I guess we'll find out because some of the maybe there's zombies in there. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
What up, Kai Brunnis? Everyone's getting ready for Oya. So yeah, I mean, like it looks like Oya is gonna take I don't think Oya is gonna happen for like a couple weeks because we're gonna have to clear out the systems and whatever before it gets into like the actual Titan strikes, and then obviously that'll take a little while. So I'm like, well, apparently what? I've already accessed it, but then where's 2?
That's number 2. That is.
That's uplink 2, but that doesn't mean that's like log 2.
Oh, log 2. Oh god.
This is why I get screwed up, right? Okay, I don't think I scanned 0, so let's try that one. So basically, I'm missing 1 log. And the logs aren't associated with the actual uplinks. So like uplink 0 could be log 4. And now I remember why I'm like, yeah, like if you don't do these in a specific order and track what you've done. Okay, there we go. So I've got log 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5. So that's 5 logs. Okay.
I've already got
cool.
2. No, I've got 3. 3, 1, 2. I've got number 2. But I'll just scan it. Oh, it is confusing, man, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
It's either you start at one end of the ship and go through it, and then you invariably miss one, and then you're like, which one did I miss? Or you go like, I don't know. It just like I would say like this is where like having like a pen and paper and it's okay, scan 0.
This is why I'm not a scientist, because I just give up. Like, I'm gonna play some guitar,
right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I'll write a song about this.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
You should write a song like, I don't know which uplinks I've scanned. I only have 4 out of 5 of the logs. That doesn't rhyme. That's why you're the songwriter. The green wireframe is trippy. It makes it seem like it's not really there. Well, this is like night vision. So like, you could turn off your night vision and then you get like the spooky actual atmospherics, right? And I always love it when like you're exploring a Jenny ship and like, yeah, this other guy, like, I don't know, is that you, Takoso, that's moving around it? Who's in the neon crate?
Me, that's me, yeah.
By the way, I love that skin. It's just so cool.
I thought we were getting somewhere dark.
Yeah, like just like like as you're going around light, and then is that Death Star? I don't know who that is. Maybe Blue Zombies. But like when you go around and you're like lighting up the different sections of it, like it just looks freaking cool. Right? It's so that's where you get the real creepiness of like, yeah, this is a derelict vessel. Like
1, 2. I haven't got 2 now. 1, 3, 4. Drive me mad.
Well, you got to do it, otherwise you won't get the Elite Dangereuse points or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Unto this dust we return. When he chooses for us to die, it is not our place to challenge the Dangus. What are you talking about? What is that for? What is that for, Roger? That's so dramatic. You and the boys are awesome. You got my subscribe. Well, thank you, Kai. We do our best. So I'm wondering, like, okay, like there are, like, okay, I'll show my screen here because you can see, like, on the website there are video logs and audio logs. I kind of just want to see what the in-game stuff is because maybe maybe there's no audio here. No, there is audio here.
Yeah.
So okay, let me listen to the first one. I'll listen to the first one in-game and then listen on the website and see if there's a difference.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just.
Don't want to get any strikes. Do you? That's the thing. If they're the same.
I mean, well, it was more like it's like you can't monetize your stream. It's like, oh god, the 0.0077% of a cent that I could. It's like you know what? Although I got an email yesterday and it was like oh like because like YouTube goes through like Google AdSense. It's like, oh, your AdSense payment. I'm like, holy shit, I hit the threshold. So it's like I finally got a rare payment from YouTube. It hasn't come into the bank yet, but it's like that you get those emails so often that you just get sick of them, right? it's funny because like it's like I've only streamed on like Twitch like 6 or 7 times, and I think like it was like after the Radio 7 stream I did a few more, and like there's like it was like I made like $30 on Twitch.
Yeah, man.
Like you make a lot more on Twitch than YouTube, but it's like and this is part of it. Like I kind of asked them like, should I do Twitch or YouTube? Most of the people are like, I still prefer YouTube. If if anything, I might do both at some point in the future. But like, you have to get this thing called
If you do Twitch, you have to wear a bikini maybe and just have a butt cam or something.
Well, I mean, number one, I am wearing a bikini and in a hot tub right now, but you just can't. Yeah. You just can't.
I always have a butt cam on, but no one ever watches it. So,
you got the uplink blues. Drop out a super cruise. Okay. Okay.
Here we go. You see, here we go.
I got the uplink blues. Don't know which one I scanned. Oh my god. Damn, that's dark.
Yeah, that was.
It's like this is a weird choice of name where it's like, yeah, anytime dark. Hello, dark. You can't stop the damn blinking of the stupid unblink. I only got the on your head, no good booze. I got the. Oh my god, it's a blues song.
Here we go. Yeah,
that's dope. Actually, we were at the open mic the other night. I was telling you we did one not last night but the night before, and this guy like put on a freaking RP. Do not turn on your webcam. This guy did a freaking blues song, and he got he submitted it to like the Songwriter Police Association. I don't know. There's like some association, and he like is the only nomination from Canada out of like 40,000 people, and he's going on to like the finalists is like 12 people or whatever, and it's like freaking it's cool. You can't afford a hot tub on YouTube payment. Oh. Well, that's the thing. We're gonna have to do. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do a fucking Kickstarter campaign, or do like because I see like people do these kind of like campaigns. Like I want to upgrade my hardware, whatever. I should do get a spatula hot tub. I don't know if the building would let me install it in the living room, where it would have to be.
A ton of water. Fine.
I mean, let me put it this way. I'm a tall guy, and so like I take showers and like. Every once in a while, I'll try to take a bath, and then I love a hot bath. I love a hot bath. I love a hot tub, but my legs stick out. So 75% of my body is going to be out of it due to buoyancy or whatever, water displacement. But it's a good place. It's a good place to do your thinking, right? Just don't pull. What is it? What was it? Who's the guy? Euphistes or Eustophiles or whatever. Who's the guy who like ran it out of the hot tub naked, screaming Eureka?
Eureka. Yeah, that was it Aristotle? No.
Aristotle?
Wasn't it the math guy Pythagoras or not?
Pythagorean? I'll Euphistes.
I'll look it up.
I like Euphistes.
Euphistes was a thing on the screen that I shouldn't watch.
No more bikinis that no one sees. Think of. Hey man, you know what? I can wear whatever I want. You don't need to know. Archimedes, that's the one.
Archimedes, that's right. Yeah.
Eureka! And I love that image of like of like a great discovery that's so great that you run naked out of a bathtub and just terrify your neighbors. It's like I used to live in a town very part of the town that was very close to one of the addiction centers. There were a lot of Archimedes around there. I don't know what the revelations were, but they were obviously having a good time running around. Not in the winter though. All right, let me play this first log. I'm gonna play it in game and then play it on the website to see if there's a difference. If there's a difference,
I think it starts the same. I just checked the start of it to make sure.
Let's see. Playing audio. Let's hear. Oh, I gotta turn it up. Oh, I gotta turn it up a lot. Hold on. My voice volume is like super down. Because I don't like my computer yells at me loudly.
That takes the current population to 17,401. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary. Apart from reports from some residents at the northern end of C Deck. They've heard some kind of strange whispering sound coming from their apartment comms unit. I'm sure it's nothing, but I've dispatched a member of tech to investigate.
Strange whispering sound from the comms unit. I feel like I've seen these logs before. Hold on, let me just check, because like it's weird, because like in the codex,
It's the same as in game.
where the hell do you find it in the codex? Where do you find the previous logs? Is it archive? Yeah.
Yeah,
Jenny
in
shows.
your.
So it's like in my log
if you
now,
save. Yeah.
but like
I think I
23.
did these before you could save them, because they
Right.
didn't have this.
Yeah.
So I did lots of this, and then they go, and then you could save all your things. And I'm like, oh, but what about all the ones I've done? I thought they would have made it backwards compatible.
So let me just see, because it says camera video 1. I kind of want to see what... Oh, this is cool. So like, this is why I love Elite Dangerous, man. Like, these guys have really just like gone all out to create something super cool. Oh, you have to hover over it? Oh, I'm getting a little buffering.
Still all quiet out here in the black.
Little Buffer would be a great rapper name, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the buffer?
Lil Buff.
Little Buff. Little Buffer.
Still all quiet out here in the black.
I've noticed a mistake. 2024?
Oh, wait, oh.
Unless this generation ship is like 2024. What are you doing with it?
Oh, we don't know where it left, did we? Yeah.
Try to pick up chicks while taking geek speak. That's a challenge. Hey, baby, have you heard of Aristotle?
Yeah.
I want to discover your body and then run screaming naked down the street. Get the fuck away from me, you weirdo.
Trying to do the same. Well, I was talking about Elite Dangerous. If you played Elite Dangerous, it's like, oh, the table's emptied.
Hey, baby, you need the permit to Shinrada Desra? Hey, baby, yeah. Let's just come up with like battling. It's just like, hey, baby, I got the Polaris permit.
Yeah, want to see my 5A fuel scoop?
Keelback. There's got to be like a perverted keelback joke in there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Our very first 9th gen child born on ship.
So this is like the same log, but they put a video on it.
17,401.
Yeah, it's cool though. I like
Other
it.
than that, nothing out of the ordinary.
The video is very cool,
Apart from
actually.
reports from some residents at the northern end of C deck.
It's just super
They heard some
buffery.
kind of strange whispering sound coming from their apartment.
Okay.
Comms unit.
It might be because like their website's in France,
Mm.
so it's
I'm
like
sure it's nothing, but
going across the
a member
sea.
of tech to investigate.
I mean, technically, you're like pretty close to France, and I can hear you fine.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. There's a big hill.
So I'm assuming these audios then are just the same thing. Okay, so I'll just listen to it in game. Although I'm like wondering, I'm like, do I have to like listen to it to get the points? Or we'll find out after. We'll find out after. All right.
Yeah.
So this is log 2.
We have an emergency situation on board. Some kind of
Oh shit! Okay.
driving people insane.
Can't go to camera.
I've managed to source it to a digital signal that keeps broadcasting within the comms array. It started on C deck, but now the entire population of deck C to F have been massacred. They just went crazy and started killing each other.
As you do.
I've isolated the signal, so it's stopped for now. Just trying to identify the source. It should be easy enough to delete the beacon if I can find the right frequency. I want to know what the message says, but I'm just too scared to listen.
What does this remind me of? What is where it's like it's like The Ring in a sense, right? Like if you watch this video, you're gonna die. Like it makes you go insane, sort of thing. Although I guess I guess that's different from like a little weird ghost girl climbing out of your TV.
Yeah.
But I love the idea of like you can't listen to this. There's a Monty Python sketch about that too, where it's like the joke that kills people. Yeah.
Have one word each. Had translated to German. One word each. Someone found 2 words and started it. Yeah. What?
This is log 3.
I've done it.
Log 3.
I've managed to decrypt the signal and identify the source. But it's even more confusing than I thought. The signal originates from an uninhabited planet we passed 15 light years ago. Who sent it and how it managed to infect the comms array, I have no idea. That's the good news. The bad news is I heard the message.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to run it through the translator and I forgot the speaker was on. It's the same message relayed again and again and again. It's more a whisper than anything else. It says, kill them all.
I love that. That's so Doom, like, ripping.
Yeah.
You know, okay, no, I just remembered the other movie, and this is one that, like, probably most people will not know of. It's called Pontypool, okay? It's by a Canadian filmmaker. I think it's Bruce McDonald, who's a legend. He did, like, Hardcore Logo and stuff back in the day. And it is basically a zombie movie, but there's one, because this kind of spoils the fun part of it, but I guess it's the most compelling, like, to get people to watch this movie, you kind of got to be like it. So it's basically he's like working at a radio station in the town of Pontypool as this zombie infection is going on. Only it's not being spread in the sense of like you get bit and you turn into a zombie. It's spread through language.
Oh wow, cool.
Specifically the English language. So it's like if like you speak in English, the zombies are attracted. And if you speak in English eventually, you become it's because it's a Canadian movie, so it's like, well, we have to fucking speak French.
Yeah,
but it's like that's a really cool, different approach to cool. Zombies, like a virus spread through language. I think there's probably a Batman or something too. So you think if you could trace its route, you can find the original signal? I don't know if we want to find the original signal. I mean, like, I'm already a bit of a murder hobo, but. You know, it's like, I don't need another voice in my head telling me to kill everyone. All right, let's hear the next one.
But she'd listened to stories. She's in trouble now.
Yeah, so now she listened to it. Blood
everywhere. It's spread on the walls. People have started writing words in it, but it's a script I can't identify.
This is very Dead Space Event Horizon. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
I'm alone now on the comms deck. Pearson was the last one with me, but I had to stab him in the throat to stop him.
I had to stab him in the throat to stop him.
I had to.
I can't remember what I had to stop him doing, but he's dead now.
But he's dead now. I love that line.
I can hear people out there. Some of them are still walking around. Some of them are barely breathing. I have to find them. I have to silence them. I have to...
Like, honestly, again, can't say this enough. The Elite audio team, the way that they put together, like, just even like the ambiance in the comms, but like the voice actors that they get for this kind of stuff is consistently great.
It's all brilliant, man. Yeah.
All right, and then here we get last message is okay. Oh wait, did we just listen to the fucking thing?
Oh, maybe.
Probably shouldn't have listened to that last one because I think it said kill them all. Kill them all. Shit, I think we just heard the message. Does that mean we're gonna die?
Where's my weapons?
I know, right?
On edge, just stab you in the throat with a laser beam.
So yeah, obviously, like on the website, they've got all the messages here. I like this little picture. It's like she looks so friendly. You know what I would have done, Elite Dangerous guy, if you Elite Dangereuse guy or whatever, make it so that like she gets crazier and crazier. Like have that last image be like red and bloody or whatever. That'd be cool. But I like how they kind of do that with the text, where like some of the text is like again, the website design is freaking phenomenal. These guys like even just having little text shit. All right.
Yeah, even though, like you say, just some blood spatters appearing on each picture would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Just something that kind of gets more and more depraved or something. Ooh,
cool.
A skull for a face would be cool. Ren and Stimpy Spaceman. Well, you heard it now. Better go find the source. Brains. Well, I know, right? It's like now if we've heard it, like, is there a cure, right? So, all right, the recording ends, but you didn't notice because you're still in shock. How could a digital signal cause such tragedy? Have you heard Radio 7? Suddenly you notice that your onboard computer's picked up an encrypted wake data. Start the decryption tool and get to work. Okay, so now there's like an interactive component. So on this website,
The description.
Oh, it's like a memory game.
Oh.
It's like a memory game. Okay,
Oh,
so there's
cool.
Braven. I got a Braven, and there's a what is that logo? Okay, there's a Codex book. Hey, Codex book. This is fun. I love this. Station. Wasn't there a station? No, that was a thing. Yeah, station and station. Hell yeah. Thingy and nope. I think there was. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's involved thought.
Oh no. Oh, I got the Imperials. This is like the memory game, and it's like, well, I am very known for my short-term memory.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, where's Brave? Oh! We're doing it.
Oh, it's cool.
This is so neat. I love this. This is just like, and then look, you get a little decoded thing. This is so cool.
See, man.
So freaking cool.
Stuff. Yeah.
It wants to make sure you're not a bot, so it can't drive you insane. Like, but this is like the guys who made this game. Like, again, it's like they kind of insert little puzzles, right? Some of them are like Morse code, or like here's an image, and you have to like spot the thing that doesn't belong in the image. And those things I think are great, just to keeps the brain working. So guess we're screwed. No, Blue Zombies, we're not screwed. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna find the signal source and shut it off or something. I'm sure. Coley discs. Or wait, hold on. Why is?
If Barefoot was here, we'd all be dead by now, you see. So, but we're safe.
Oh.
We've got Blue Zombie here.
This actually, I might be putting my Bug Hunter badge because there is no Coley disc, but there's Coley disky.
Yeah, it's Coley Disky. Yeah.
It says like Coley disc C6A.
It says Coley Disky on my one.
Yeah, once the system name was like, it was like a ROT 13 cipher. I mean, it's so cool. click all the squares with Braben in them.
Oh no, yeah. So
they select
cool.
all the images that are David Braben,
Yeah.
and it's just like they're all blank. I think this goes to Coley Disky, but yeah, like Elite Dangerous dude. If you guys are watching this, I think there's a typo here. It says Coley Discs. It should be 2 eyes. Maybe S.
Mine has 2 eyes on my one, so maybe it's just the
what
your browser.
Maybe I picked too many Brabens. Oh
yeah.
So I don't know. If you want I could do like this. Does this help? I'll look at the code. This helps.
Eric's just setting cigarettes in your bookmark bar and judging accordingly.
There's all the code for your diagnosticals.
Diagnosticals.
I don't know what all this means. I don't know how this works. I'm not a web developer. But yeah, it showed up just coldly. I'm a Chrome guy. If that helps. I don't know. All right. Okay, so yeah, we'll just basically go there. So once you've deciphered the wake, go on to step 3. So your journey comes to an end when you go face to face with this moon. So okay, let's just go to the moon and then we'll continue that way. We don't spoil it. I'm assuming this is in Coley Disky, and I'm not insane. Okay. Boosting.
Fly around the planet first is the way.
We're going through the Spock's 419 system. Spock? But I do love like this is my favorite shit in Elite, where it's like you're finding these logs and these like ancient cosmic horror kind of things, right? Like that to me is like my favorite, where it's just like you get this creepy sense of like what happened 500 years ago. I like when they don't conclude conclusively. Like I love there's like a signal that went out. What happened to it? We never retraced it. We hope that it doesn't come back. Like those kind of like open endings, like they kind of, it's like a campfire ghost story, you know, you get that chill to your bones. And I think that's like cosmic horror is something that they really, I think what they should lean into with Elite. I know it's like, you know, it's like they're not going to go like full on like, you know, fight Cthulhu in the Nether Sphere. You know, they're not going to go like too dark with it, like as dark as I would like them to go, but
well, they did. The Thargos have captured loads of people and kept them little cocoons, and then we don't rescue them all, and thousands of them die. But we just go, that's fine.
So let's put it this way. It's
kind of quite dark, really, but we're used to it because we just shoot people in the face all the time.
Right?
In the game now.
It's like if you looked, I'm sure there are some player logs that if you looked at, there'd be like a very dark story you could extrapolate from their many murder sprees, where they thought they were just doing some BGS work, but it's like, you just wiped out a fledgling democracy and murdered like thousands of innocent people just to move a faction 1%, right? It's like on a day-to-day basis we commit horrible crimes, but you know, it's like
fine.
It's all from whose perspective, right?
Yeah, there's only a few of us.
Don't judge my bookmarks bar.
Yeah.
My bookmarks bar is fine. It's fine. I don't care. You see all. You can see all my bookmarks. I don't care. I got nothing to hide except all the weird Elite Dangerous porno. Which I don't know. Have you like? Okay, so I did like Rule 32 or 34, whatever it is, where it's like everything that's on the internet will at some point be turned into weird fantasy porn. And it's like I did look up once something like Elite Dangerous Rule 34, and I think it led to like Elite Dangerous, or like the Dangerous or whatever. There's like the other subreddit. Like there's the official Elite Dangerous subreddit.
Oh yeah,
and there's the one that's
Dangerous.
Dangerous. Yeah. And it's like there were like picture like a lot of it is like Aisling Duval, obviously the blue-haired waifu, right? Why wouldn't you? But a lot of them were like not Zamina, but the other one. Arissa Lavingi Duval. There were a couple Zamina Torvals. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, we're gonna go to C6. Oh god, it's at a C star. Please don't be so far. Whoa. What's this dark side thing? A decommissioned fleet carrier. Interesting. I've never seen it.
I've seen one, yeah.
I guess they
I didn't know their status, but maybe you could log back in and
I think they stay that way for a couple of weeks until they disappear. So I guess like someone basically is parked here, probably hasn't played in a while, and their fleet carrier probably got decommissioned because of insufficient funds, and it's in the prospect of whatever.
Are we going C6?
C6A. So like the moon of C6A. So apparently this is where the signal originated from. So the story is the generation ship passed through here. However, we have to keep this in mind: is the generation ship is how many years old, right? Was there even a population in this system when they passed through? Yeah,
because they were the first people to leave Earth. So
because they did the slow it. Now that said, some of the generation ships and this is actually like a real life problem where it's like if we were to send a generation ship to Alpha Centauri, right, and it would take 4 years or whatever. Let's say we send it to a star that's like 20 years away, and then 10 years later we invent warp drives. We could get to that system ahead of the generation ship, and the generation ship arrives in this new system and gets like a welcoming committee. It's like, hey, you guys made it. We took the mastery. Right? That's a legit real thing that could happen. Like technology, the speed of technology accelerates faster than the speed of sublight travel, right? So in theory, like they could have set out, and then maybe the first warp drive was invented, maybe someone was in the system. We don't know.
That's why I've not left Earth yet. I'm waiting for the warp drive.
I'm waiting for the warp drive. Yeah. I mean, you could go.
I was gonna build.
You could go to Mars, I think, and back, but Alpha Centauri.
Not much on Mars, is there really to do?
I mean, but you could do whatever you. I would land on Mars and immediately declare this like a lawless zone, and now I can do whatever I want. And I'll build a mall and a shopping center and right next to where some environmentally sensitive beaver dam is, and be like, capitalism has prevailed.
Karaoke hub.
We're turning Mars into a shopping center.
Yeah.
And then then you're like, wait a minute. I have to do all the work myself? What do you mean there's no workers to hire here?
Yeah.
Is it just me, or would Emilia Clarke in Game of Thrones make the perfect Aisling Duval? I think she would. I mean, perfect. Okay, actually, that is a really fun thing, is like, who would you cast in the movie version? Hold on, let me just slow down here so I don't smash into a planet. Okay, so Edmund Mahan, I would say either Mark Ruffalo, but he'd have to put on some weight, or like Benicio del Toro. I think that would be dope. Right?
Oh, yeah, he'd be cool.
Yeah. Lavingi Duval, Kate Blanchett, 100%. Kate Blanchett would be like great in that fucking role. Aisling Duval, I'm going to go controversial on this. I'm going to say Emilia Clarke, yes. Jenna Ortega.
Oh, yeah.
Drop that one. Jenna Ortega as Aisling Duval. I really enjoyed her in the Wednesday show. I thought she was great.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yuri Grom. This guy, I could do like a Josh Brolin maybe. I don't know, like or maybe like you could do like a Colin Farrell. And then Zachary Hudson, obviously Robert Patrick, because it's Robert Patrick. Like,
Yeah.
look at him. It's Robert Patrick, right? Archon Delane, let's see. You got to get those big lips right? That would be Ron Perlman, obviously, but he might be a little too old. But I don't care. I would just get Ron Perlman anyway. Dig him up if we have to, if he's not around. Then Denton Petraeus. Who would you do here?
Denton. Don't know. I'm not so.
I'm like looking at him and I'm trying to see like who I think maybe like I would probably go a little unconventional. Maybe like a Michael B. Jordan, because Michael B. Jordan's a great actor. And he usually plays like good characters, and like I think Denton Petraeus is kind of a dick. Like, and I think, I think he would be an interesting cast for that, right? Felicia Winters, Miley Cyrus, I don't know. I'm not even joking. Like, yeah, like you bring in like these musicians. Benjamin Bratt for Denton Petraeus, okay, maybe, yeah.
Who's the guy in the first Dune gets killed? He's in the Marvel
Jamie
film.
Foxx. Oh, Jamie Foxx, yeah. I haven't seen a good Jamie Foxx project in a while.
No, who's the guy? I can't remember his name now. He played. He's thing his father in Dune.
The father in Dune. Oh, Oscar Isaacs.
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac.
Like a Denton.
Yeah.
Denton.
Yeah, either Denton or even a Yuri Grom or yeah.
Yeah, he could do Yuri, couldn't he?
Yeah. And then like Felicia Winters, that one, yeah, I don't know. Like again, like Miley Cyrus, I don't know, for some reason that one appeals to me.
Yeah.
You can see Felicia Winters twerking for Delane. Not best before age, by the way. For Lee Young Rui. Okay.
Young Rui.
So I was going to Lee Long. I don't know how to say when I was Lee Long. I'm trying to think who would be good there. I was trying to think who's the guy who plays Ip Man. Donnie he was in Rogue One. Is it Donnie Yen?
Oh yeah.
Whatever, yeah, maybe him. And then Pranav Anatal, that would be a Timothy Chalamet. 100%.
Yeah.
A bald, weird Timothy Chalamet. And then Zemina Tarval, obviously Dame Judi Dench. Again, there's like 3 obvious ones where it's like Ron Perlman, T-1000, and Judi Dench, and then the rest.
She's about 86 now. She's pretty old now, man.
Right.
But I don't know how she get, because it's basically her face, isn't it?
Oh, Tilda Swinton. Oh, Tilda Swinton would be good actually.
Tilda Swinton would be
good
for
Pranav Anatal, or Tilda Swinton in anything. Yeah. Fuck it. I got the pleasure of meeting Tilda Swinton once.
Really?
It was during the Toronto Film Festival, and she came to my venue, and I rode up with her in an elevator. So like it wasn't like like we got to hang out or have drinks or anything, but like I was in an elevator, just me and Tilda Swinton. Just like, how's Toronto? How's it going? Like just small chat, but she's so fucking nice. And like she's a great actress. I saw.
Yeah, she is, isn't she?
It was like a fucking Maggie Smith. What's Maggie Smith?
Oh, Maggie Smith. She's an English British actress. Yeah, she'd be good actually.
That name.
Be pretty old as well.
Maggie Smith. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's from. It was like Harry Potter or something, right?
Oh yeah, she was in Harry Potter.
She was in Harry Potter, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see eventually an Elite Dangerous movie. I mean, hell, Frontier. Listen, here's what I need. You give me $2 million, okay? I know, but just stay with me. $2 million. I will get you an Elite Dangerous movie. We will make Dune look like fucking Child's Play, the actual movie. We're gonna make Dune look like fucking ant in the sand, because the Elite Dangerous movie will be an all-star studded cast. You'll who would play like the main character? Would you have a main character in Elite? The movie. I guess every movie has to have a main character, but like you could do like a Crash or Magnolia kind of thing.
Could you do a first person movie? I mean, to make it like
Have you seen Hardcore Henry? That's like a whole first person movie. Spatula would be the main character, of course. I mean, okay, let me this way. I kid you not, like I do intend at some point or another to create the unofficial Elite Dangerous movie. I want to get the fucking content creators. Get all of them. Bye. He's going to eat his poutine. Of course. Actually, fuck, I got a craving for poutine too. Like a good one with bacon and poutine. But I want to make an Elite Dangerous movie. I want to get all the content creators together and literally make like an hour, 20 minutes, hour and a half, full ass movie. I I don't know what it, like, it would be obviously like, you know, I'd be in it. I don't need to be the main character. Like, it could be about a new character that is fictional and doesn't
So
exist.
would it be a trilogy? So the first film would be unlocking engineers. Just delivering cigars.
No, like I would just want to do like a plot, and it's like a mystery or something like that involves like multiple commanders.
Cool.
You get like different you get Yamix to do a voice, get Mars to do a voice, right? And just like even build something, but like, you know, like build out a script and whatever.
Yeah, man.
There is that part of me where I'm like, I wonder if I
make it a horror movie as well, sci-fi horror. Big, that'd be cool.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Is like, the Christmas collab. Well, that's like the closest we've come to an Elite Dangerous movie is that the Christmas special, and you know, it was an enjoyable process. We wanted to do more, and then we just kind of, you know, it is
and Dangus
hard.
Finger and those ones. I mean, they're like real movies.
Well, I mean, like, yeah. I mean, like,
Ball.
if you pair together all the James Bond movies, by the time I'm done with them, it'll make like one feature film. But I want to, but that's like my weird shit, right? It's like if I were making like an actual Elite Dangerous movie,
yeah, totally.
I would try to actually think about being a little more appealing to people that aren't, you know.
And it'd be cool to take the little story of someone doing the normal things and suddenly it becomes the big stories. That would be quite cool. Because I think, like I say, we all relate so much to the everyday stuff you do in Elite. And to keep adding new angles to that, and suddenly it becomes a super story. It would be cool, man.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was asking. Like, would it be a serious movie or comedy? I think it would be like a serious movie with comedy in it, but like the plot would have to be serious, high stakes. Like there actually needs to be like stakes to it, right? Like something, some terrible mystery unlocked. It would probably, in my opinion, it would have to do something with the club, with the whole conspiracy of like, you know, it would be kind of like I think like a spy thriller-ish kind of thing in the sense of like, you know, who's behind the scenes, like who's controlling it. You have all this lore and all these cool things that detail like some of the shit where like they were like creating like a safe bubble for like, you know, when they were gonna attract the Thargoids to destroy the bubble or whatever, and like on the Heart and Soul Nebula, that kind of stuff. Like there's so many stories that I think go into that vein, and to me like Elite Dangerous at its core has this overarching mystery of like these deep levels of shadow governments and, you know, kind of conspiracies or whatever, right? Now you have to make it. No, I said I want to. I mean, look, I want to. It would be a lot of work, but even as I think about like the next, like I want to do you only read by twice next in my Bond thing, and I already wrote the outline, and it's like it's gonna be long. It's probably gonna be longer than Dangus Figure. It might edge on like 40 minutes, right? Like who knows? I haven't finished the script, obviously, just the outline. And that is very intimidating to think, because like Thunder Dangus, the script, like I was kind of like working on it on and off over the course of a year, and until the first frame was shot, like a lot of me was like psychologically, like as soon as I shoot that first frame, I'm into it, and I knew it was going to be a couple weeks of craziness, right? And then finally I just mustered up the courage to make that first shot, and then it all kind of happened from there. But I got into like a weird fugue state, and it was like days of just pure Thunder Dangus, right? Like I may not have the opportunity to do that for every project, but like you only live only read by twice. Like again, I'm thinking of it as like it'll be like the final Bond movie that will be done in that format. Like I may do other Bond movies in the future in like shorter blocks. Like I'm not going to try to flesh out make a full movie. But if I think about like an Elite Dangerous movie, like yeah, it's got to be a full feature film. It's got to be shot with high production value, cinematic, 16:9 wide angle, fucking IMAX, 70 millimeter. You know, it's got to have high production value. Every shot perfect. Like I can't get away with the blemishes of the, like, you know, like if I look at like a normal spatial video, it's like there are definitely moments where I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably go back and fix that shot. Nah. You know what I mean? Because it's
shot.
This is my project.
It's part of the fun.
Yeah, it's like I don't care if there's blemishes on it, but if I were making like the Elite Dangerous, even if it's the unofficial movie, it can't have that, right? And I would want to work with people like Scorb, or even like Ray Mobula is getting into Blender now too. But work with people that have really high skill levels to make polished stuff to sell these things, right? But it would definitely, like, if I were writing it, it would still be funny. There would be a lot of comedy. It would be a sort of maybe like a Shane Black sort of kind of comedy. Well, don't hold your breath because it ain't coming soon. Like this is something where like maybe in like after I finish, you only rebuy twice, and then a year passes, and I'm bored. Like I'd start writing that, right? Who would make the soundtrack? I don't know. There might be some.
I know. Yeah.
Maybe some people we could
Anyone.
talk to.
Some monkeys.
I was thinking maybe Danny Elfman, but you know.
Yeah.
If he's not available, I guess there's a couple other guys. Although, like, this is the thing. Like, keep in mind, like, a movie soundtrack is very different from even an album, right? There's a lot of work investment, and
Yeah, the thing when we do stuff, I just send you tracks. I never sit there and look at your film and then write to that,
Right.
Which is what I usually do at work, and that's a lot more work.
Yeah.
I think.
And let me
I
put this
just
way,
send you I send you MTV tracks, and there you got some music to do stuff too. Yeah, John Williams is quite cheap.
well, if we had all these things, what do they call them? They call it budgets. If we had one of those, then yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But again, it's if you go and sort of build things out in smaller chunks, like it might take a little bit longer. But yeah, it's again,
dead.
This is sort of something that I've always wanted to do, and will eventually, hopefully, do unless someone beats me to it. I think it'd be cool. Just because I love Elite, and it's like such a cool universe, and like any video that I do, whether it's like again, it's like with Spatula lore, like if something doesn't jive with reality, you can always interpret it as like it's in Spatula's head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fun.
But like an official Elite Dangerous movie, to me, that's like a holy grail. That like it would have to be just so good. Like you have to do good. Which is which is why I'll drag my feet on it forever. Whose Super Cruise tale is that? That's so cool.
Well, that's the thing. I've got this kind of comic strip idea set for a really long comic strip story, but
yeah.
I'd need 3 or 4 people to shoot lots of it, and it's like trying to get everything together. We all play at different time zones.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you need help, let me know.
I did do. Yeah, I know. It's but that idea of just like when you want to play Elite, It's really hard to. Yeah, like this works because it's Saturday, but usually I just play when I want to, and then inspiration isn't always 9 to 5, is it? It comes when it comes.
Okay, so your journey comes to an end when you come face to face with this moon, which undoubtedly holds an interesting discovery in store for you. You're convinced the ship from the Thetis came here. There must be something hidden here ready to be discovered. You send out a salvo probes to discover the secrets of the star with your own. Okay, so we have to probe this shit. Okay, let's probe away, probes. How many? Is a 4 prober? I don't think I'm gonna get the efficiency bonus. It's fine.
I think because Blue Zombie did it, so I already.
Oh shoot! Okay, okay, it's been probed. Gregory's Rest. Is that what it? Oh wait, hold on.
There's a crash ship, I think.
Gregory's Rest, crash ship, and an impact site, but impact. Okay, we'll go to crash ship first, maybe. Or hold on. Let's see. Download probe data. Okay, hold on. Download probe data. Oh shit. This is why I love this website. It's just so fun.
It's so cool, man.
Okay, so a ship crash. Someone or something has managed to escape the Thetis and come here. Let's go and see what it is. Once you've reached the rack. Okay, so yeah, definitely go to the crash ship. If you ever need me, Takosa, usually always willing to help. Well, that's some. Oh my god, just pay Dying Fetus? I love Dying Fetus. I'm supposed to go. I have tickets to go see Dying Fetus, but I don't think I can go now because we're doing a. This is kind of cool. We're doing a 48-hour film festival in May, the same fucking weekend that Dying Fetus is coming to town, and 200 Stab Wounds, which I'm like, I want to see them both. But like, wrong one to fuck with. Give you my favorite. Is that your favorite combat song? No, Dying Fetus is dope, and it's like I was like so looking forward to seeing them. But okay, so we're doing a 48-hour film festival that weekend. It is sci-fi themed, so all the genres that we could possibly get are going to be sci-fi.
Oh yeah. Wow!
So I reached out to a place called Proxima Command. They're a starship simulator here in Toronto. I don't think they're going to be around for much longer, but like I was like, hey, like we don't know what kind of film we're going to make because it's a competition where we're not allowed to write it until the actual competition starts. but we know it'll be sci-fi. You guys do a spaceship, like you walk into the room and it's like you're on the bridge of a smaller version in the Enterprise.
Oh wow, man, cool.
And the guy, I sent an email and I was like, you know, could we possibly film here? Like, I'm willing to book it as a rental or whatever. Just want to make sure you're okay filming. The guy calls me like an hour later. He's like, yeah, one of the guys forwarded me your emails. Like, usually I get them. It's so weird, but like, I love this. This is great. I love this. You know, in fact, I got some props for you. We'll get you guys ice cream. We'll feed you. I'm like, oh my God.
Really? No way.
Yeah, the guy was like super into it. And I'm like, oh, this is great. So we have it booked for literally the May 4th weekend. So it's like May the 4th be with you. On May 4th, I'm going to be in a Starship Simulator filming
we need
sci-fi
photos.
movie.
Be cool, man.
Oh, we'll do photos. Eventually the films will come out online. Like, obviously, like, the way it'll work is like, oh, Life Force. God damn, I love that movie. It combines many of my favorite things: naked chicks, space vampires, and Patrick Stewart.
I try and watch
Life
some
Force
of
is
these
dope.
films with my daughter, and I have to go. Yeah, you've got to remember that most of these films would have like a naked girl in, because that's what they were made for young boys. I think. She's just like, why?
Well, she's like naked like most of the movie. I was like,
yeah, I know, yeah. But had Picard in it, wasn't it? And John Luke in it.
He was. I don't think he was in it the whole movie. I think he dies at some point or another.
He died quite early on. Yeah.
The friggin' oh my God, the horrific zombies like scenes or whatever. Like, Life Force is a dope movie, and the ending. Oh my Lord, I love that movie. It's just like, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Cool.
All right, so we got a crash ship here. Seeing all your little SRVs. I'm trying not to land on y'all.
Flight assist.
Oh, hold on. Flight assist off. Just
flight assist off.
Hold on. Is it on or off? Is it on or off? Okay, it's on. Okay. Oh wait, is that the Cobra that crashed? We have the same paint job.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's Blue Zombies. Okay.
Blue Zombies, yeah.
Hey, Blue Zombies, we got the same paint job. I was gonna say, I'm like, did the crash ship have the same paint job, or is it like this is you? This is you 5 minutes from now. You're in a time loop. You're gonna.
Yeah, I've got that paint job as well.
Right. But it's
was that from one of the expos? Oh, I can't remember.
But there was I did a year long where it was like it was like a competition or a challenge, I guess, of like write a short film every week. And it, like, each one, it would be like write a script where none of the characters have names, like just call them character 1, character 2, but you have to really make sure they're distinct through dialogue, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And one of the ones that I wrote was a time loop movie about like astronauts on the moon or whatever, and it's like they come across a body and they're like, oh my God, whose body is this? And then they turn it around, it's one of them. I'm like, what the hell?
Cool.
And then they move a little bit further, and then that's sort of like a time loop sort of thing happens, right? It was only like a short scene, but it was really cool. All right, okay. Autodoc, you're doing a terrible job. I'm just gonna smush myself into the ground, and there we go. We're done. Yeah, so Autodoc is terrible. It'll just sit you there. They'll never see. Oh, Dead Alive. Dead Alive is great. Like, I mean, like, Dead Alive is like, it's like, that to me is like with like Evil Dead 2, like the schlocky fucking, like, you know, we're gonna take a chainsaw to.
It was really weird when he
cut
got
someone in
given
half.
Lord of the Rings. I was like, what? Because
Right?
I only knew him from Schlock. It
Right.
was really bizarre. Yeah. It's like, do they not know who this guy is?
Right?
Look at me handheld cameras and loads of blood everywhere.
I mean, again, it's I love his schlocky stuff. I'm glad that he ended up getting Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I think he did a wonderful job with it. But yeah, you would think like, based on his track record, like, how did he get it, right? Like,
I know, yeah. Must have, done something for the producers.
there's some pull out.
Well, again, he had that amazing design team, so yeah. Well, he must have got them to show.
What this? Bertrand.
We've got scans now. I haven't scanned anything yet.
Oh yeah, is there scanny stuff?
There's some blood.
We're looking for. We be looking for scan stuff. Let's see here. Bertrandite. I apparently ignore Bertrandite. Whatever it did to me in the past is unforgivable. So.
Well, Bertrand wasn't a very nice guy, was he? So he's date.
Beryllium, gold. This is. Good. But I mean, look. Wait. Hold on a second. Wait. This is a crashed anaconda. Here's my question.
The data core, yeah.
In the time of generation ships, did anacondas exist?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So I don't remember seeing this when the Thetis thing came out. I don't remember coming here. Ooh.
Well, because like,
Sorry.
how would you decode this, right? There's nothing on the Thetis that really leads you, right? So, or maybe there is.
There was that thing about 15 light years back. There was a moon, and I think people were trying to find it. It's very cold here as well.
So I got
Dangerous
data
juncture.
encrypted.
Yeah,
So
the ship
did I
days
get
card,
like
I think. You can scan it with your SRV.
But what do you do
What do
then?
you get? Yeah. Is there a message to read or not?
Oh yeah, I should read the damn who be shooting. All right, so a survivor.
Zombie.
The sight of the crash ship makes your blood run cold. Someone must have escaped from the Thetis and taken refuge here on this moon. You get out with your SRV and walk around the carcass. There's some debris and material on the ground next to the carcass, but you can't find any visible sign of where this mysterious survivor has fled to. He must have taken refuge in a nearby base or camp. The moon hasn't yet revealed all of its secrets. Well, I'm assuming, like, there was another location called Gregory's Rest. Like,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's the one. Unless, like, is there something else here that leads us there? But, like, you would discover that if you probed the planet. Like, Gregory's Rest, like, came up at the same time as Crash Ship, so it's like... But these are always kind of crazy. Like, oop.
Dangerously low temperature
Yeah,
detected.
yeah.
Kinda
So
see
maybe,
in the windshield.
yeah, I haven't looked what else. We did scan the planet, so is there more? There was minor wreckage. Was there any other place on the planet?
I feel like it may be just like, yeah, like, okay, like again, the,
Galash base, Gregor's Rest. Yeah,
I'm thinking
maybe it's-
Gregor's is where we go. I wonder if maybe that's, like, unavailable. Like, maybe I scanned this data core in the past and then unlocked that location, or I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe Gregor's Rest will go.
Hold on, look at these rocks. They're very suspicious. Oh, now they're no longer seeable. These rock piles look very suspicious. They look like eggs. Look like little rock egg nests.
Where are you?
I like how you can run in here. This is cool. This is a good little hiding spot in here.
Activated.
No one can
Shield
find me.
deactivated.
Are you
No one
inside
can
the
find-
Anaconda?
Yes. Ship interior is confirmed. It's just under one of the rings. Oh! Hi, Scorpion.
Best
fine. I'm liking the paint there. You got the nice pink SRV. It's like hot magenta.
Magenta.
So I think.
Who's always got the same?
Whoa!
Hey.
Blue zombies coming in hot. I was like, I swear, I was
Yeah.
like literally jumping. I'm like, thank God I had enough jetpack fuel just to delay. Otherwise, I would have been pancaked there.
Good parking, Blue
that was that was like Ace Ventura parking, right? Just like coming
Yeah,
in. Shit. Not sure, but I think you have an unpaid fine. How? They are. I am collecting those fines. Actually, thank you, sir.
Yeah, so all the unpaid fines.
I never. If my fines disappeared one day, I'd be actually upset. Like these fines, like go back way in the day. Like I could show you. I could talk about some of them because I know like, oh yeah, you do get like shipwreck data package. So you get a little money for scanning.
That's your personal narrative. Those fines,
Yeah,
aren't they?
exactly. I don't know what I
Yeah.
did to the Milky Way Miners Union, but yeah, they pissed them off. The Blood Brothers from Alra, I remember there was a
They
conflict
still
there.
talk about it. Apparently,
Bologna's
They've written a
energy-
small They've written a small play about what he did to
Yeah.
them.
I'm not gonna talk about the local ones.
Touring.
Archon Delane apparently I've got 11 credit bounty. I don't know what I did to piss him off,
11
but
credit.
11,000
That's a really-
credit.
All right, I thought it was 11. Like,
Yeah.
he sort of like gave him a dead out, gave him a Chinese burn or something.
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
these are like fine. These are like bounties, so like
Oh,
that's like
what's
shit that
that?
people want to come after. Then there's like fines.
G
right?
Veen, get run over.
What?
Oh, there's a G Veen dead on the floor here.
What? Where?
Yeah, in front of a Blue Zombie's car. But G Veen get killed.
I don't see a
Can you
body.
see her or not? I can. That's really weird.
She said she was in like a different instance. Do you think like her body
Maybe
like
she
deals-
died, but
What?
look, she's just For
I don't
me,
see it.
there's just like a she's right there.
So she was like invisible in the instance and got run over by an SRV for another instance, and her
Pretty
body came
weird.
in. What the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah.
Oh my god!
See if I can scan her. That's really bizarre.
Yeah, you're definitely scanning something.
Yeah. I
This
close her.
is, you just find a random corpse.
That was really bizarre.
That's fun. That's freaking hilarious. Ah!
Yeah. Blue Zombie, did you see anyone when you landed or not? That's just so bizarre.
The mystery
It
corpse.
sounds like I haven't seen GV Freighted and I just walk around like, oh my god, there's a dead GV on the floor.
Oh, you got run over by a... So you were here. Okay, that's so weird.
Oh,
like, that's so
no.
weird. That, like...
The one that came flying in.
Well, yeah, but it's like, yeah, instancing is weird, man.
Yeah. So
That's the one that I almost got hit by.
Oh no! Oh, GV. Can you?
You were in a different instance. I'm sorry. You found us on the planet, and they got run over by
stay
an
still.
SRV. No.
Can you come back down from Super Cruise? Because often it'll put you back in your ship in Super Cruise. We'll wait and not kill you.
Can you? No bounty detected. What about you, blue zombies? Bounty detected. Yeah. How about you,
Yeah.
Chico? So let's find out if you're clean.
Oh yeah, what's she got?
Bounty detected. We're all just scanning.
Oh yeah. Doesn't tell you how much. That's another thing. Be good to see how much you're worth, spatula.
Would it not? If you go to the contacts. Hold on. Yeah, if you go into contacts. So Blue Zombies has 19,000 credit bounty. You're a bad boy. Dead Star is clean.
Same.
Oh, Tucosa, 68,000. That's your bounty.
Who has?
68,100. You do.
I do.
I just saw a gun get pulled. Dead Star's got dollar signs in his eyes. 68,000.
Run away.
I could buy some I could use some new limpets.
Oh.
They call it Dangus. It's true. Well, that's not my SRV. Why do I hear little choking sounds? I wasn't out of oxygen.
You think you're gonna come back down, or should we meet you on the next?
I'm gonna click here.
Gregory's Rest because
There's an abandoned base called Gregory's Rest, and this is where the fugitive is taking refuge. Okay, so we just basically have to go to Gregory's Rest. So I'm not gonna move until everyone is safe. I don't want to run anyone over. Oh!
I was gonna slow reverse. Is that all right?
Wait, hold on. I see Commander G-Mine on the radar.
Oh, can you ship?
Is she landing? Yeah, there it is. There it is. She got back.
Right, get all the SRV still.
I'm gonna do a little Daredevil loop-de-loop. Oh, you're flying an adder! I love it! I love adders. He's my favorite. I still think the adder is the penultimate ship. Like, it's like, yeah, you grind your way to Anaconda, you grind your way to, you know, what's the one after that one? Oh, I can't jump because I'm too close to my ship.
I spent a long time.
But it's like eventually the true end game is like you get out of the Anaconda and back into the adder. Okay, yeah, don't come out of your adder because I think you come out right there.
Yeah, just when you were crashing. Like,
Yeah. You don't
coming away from the windows. Is that safe?
Oh, that's safe. Yeah. Just as long as she doesn't take off.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's not in a ship. She's exited.
SRV is destroyed. Oh yeah, because you're oh.
Where's she gone?
That's weird.
There she is. Hey. And
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
You're like hiding behind the landing gear.
I'll try and point.
Oh no, that was Punch. Oh yeah, because okay, so this is the weird part. This is the weird part is I have my emoji. Okay, so I have my emoji wheel. Hide into Punch, so I always punch and then emote. Right?
Yeah.
And I did that for Thunder Dangus because I just like couldn't be bothered. I had to like just combine the Browns. Now I have to remember that it's like, okay, if I want to wave hi to someone, I'm going to like punch and then wave hi. So just don't wave hi right in front
Oh my
of
god.
them.
What's that behind you?
Oh my god! That's huge!
Anaconda and...
Oh my lord! Yeah, again, it's just sometimes you forget just how big these damn ships are. Okay. Well, let's go to this. Let's go to this other place and find this dead body or something. Because you know it's like it's Elite Dangerous, so everyone just dies and becomes a radio signal.
Yeah.
It's like, you never find the survivors. Oh wait, no, there was that one case. That one case that we did with Jacob it was like the first Elite Dangerous mystery that we did. And it was it was like we found the guy in an escape pod or something. It was like the.
That's right. Yeah, I accidentally shot it. I accidentally blew it up.
Like, oops.
I was looking at it through my sniper rifle. Right, is anyone near my SRV? Because I'm about to move.
No, yeah, I'm good.
I've got to pull my ship back on.
Okay, board
Where did it go?
board the ship. Let's get in there. What up, Peter Yannick? Galord. Oh yeah. So, obviously someone crashed on this planet. I'm still like, in my mind, I'm like, Anaconda generation ship. So I mean, because I guess like Anacondas were in the original Elite, and they must go far back. Like, I guess like
they're about 600-700 years old, aren't they? They're amazingly old.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's like iterations. Like maybe there's a Mark II, Mark III. Are you still in your SRV?
I am. Yeah, I wait for my ship to come down.
Oh! You send your ship out.
Just in case Dead Star doesn't come crashing into me.
The ship's over here.
Is it?
Yeah, it's landed.
Come on.
He landed without you knowing.
Yeah. Oh, it's look, I've got a glowing one.
Oh yeah, Dream
yeah,
Drives. Dream Drives. That was like the original Elite, where like you just sped up time. Where it's like, I guess like it like put you in a state of suspended animation in the lore, I guess.
Yeah.
We need to do an
Like,
Elite Dangerous meets Scooby Doo.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We had Mass Takosa, and it turns out he was brave it all along.
And then I asked my wife what's her favourite film, and she went, anything with Scooby Doo in. Like he's a great actor. She made me laugh so much. Anything by Scooby Doo.
And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling commanders.
Oh, wrong button.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Okay, I go to Super Cruise because I think this is like on the other, like, is it on the other side of the planet, or it's like definitely too far to just walk?
Yeah.
There was that other really cool one where it was like multiple, it was like a trail of signals, and that we could actually like fly between, and then there was like that radio tower at the end. That's the one where we found one of the escape pods and saved the guy, the sole survivor. I love this. Right. Where the villain is Zamina, but they pull off the mask and it's Archon, but then they pull off the mask and it's Johnny Bravo. That's something I've long said too. Is like I wish Elite Dangerous had some more like licensed content, like, you know, again, like stormtrooper masks, you know, for your commander as a cosmetic, or, you know, just like there's a lot of simple things that you could do with other properties, because it would still make sense to me in that, like, it wouldn't break immersion, because, you know, it's like if this is if the contrivance of Elite is that like this is like the actual future from our reality, then yeah, James Bond exists in our reality.
Yeah,
he may exist in 330 whatever, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't break the immersion to me that, like, and again, it's like you think about it, it's like I was at a bar last night, there were like 4 people dressed up as like kind of animal like designs, like, yeah, like give us stupid cat ears and dragon wings and stuff like that. That's legit. Like in the future, if you don't think that space there'll be like astronauts wearing like, you know, cat ears on their suit, you just don't understand humanity.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we're gonna go way off, so I think it'd be great.
Yeah, and it's like, believe me, it's like this is how you make some money, Frontier, because like you put loopy cosmetics in there, someone's gonna buy them. I will buy them.
Yeah.
Like if you okay, for example, if they put like a cowboy, a policeman, like all the village people, you know, and then they like give the emojis for like YMCA, people are be making videos for years. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Sell it all as the village people pack. It's like, I guarantee you're gonna have like YMCA music videos every 2 weeks on Elite Dangerous, right? You'll see it on the Burr Pit. Mass YMCA execution.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, maybe it's like a very tedious process to add cosmetics to the game. I'm not sure, but I just feel like it's like, yeah, like you get licensing involved, and obviously that is a complication, but I think that would give you a lot of money, even if you have to split it with like these other
well, things like
intellectual property,
just licensing that how to make their money in it, I suppose. Yeah.
But again, you get into licensing, and then it's like there's like brand guidelines, like it's like they did like the Warhammer game or whatever, and it's like Warhammer is like the or no, who is it? It's like the Games Workshop or whatever. They're very protective of their IPs, like.
Yeah.
And I imagine it's one of those things where, like, when you're working with a company like that, it's like they want to do a QA check every step of the way. It can interfere with like the speed.
Yeah, because I was going to get that game to kind of help Frontier out a bit, but it's like 65 quid it was.
Yeah, I bought Planet Zoo and all that shit, and it's like my philosophy changed. It's like I'm not going to support Frontier the company by buying their other games. I'm going to support Elite Dangerous. Like I'd rather just put more arcs on my account.
Yeah, totally.
Like I don't care about Frontier the company. I care about Elite Dangerous the game. So I stopped doing that because I'm like, I can't afford to buy all these games I don't want.
No, I used to.
Oh, cool. So this is like a settlement, like a. I mean, like.
How is it?
In theory, like an Anaconda's probably got a crew of like 400 people, right? So.
Yeah.
In theory, you'd have enough to build a little settlement, but this is gonna be like probably multiple logs here. This is cool.
Yeah.
But again, keep in mind, like, why we come here? Because some signal that we listen to that says kill all the people is going to make us go insane, and we're trying to find the cure.
Did Gregory walk this far? It's a long way. Like right on the other side of the planet.
All right. So according to the website, it says thanks to the data collected by your probes, you can easily find the facility that sheltered the Thetis survivor. Unfortunately, it seems to be abandoned for some time. Despite this, you decide to explore it with your VRS and find new clues. So that again is that should be SRV. I'll help you find another translation issue. Because I guess like in French it would be like vie de la serviette. You know, be like the other way around. But
you put the word serviette in them.
It sounded like our French word. It's like, I don't want to say napkin. No, it was a napkin. Le napoucan du la bocca. I know this is how you say in Italian. You say bocca for mouth. I don't know what you say. I say mouth in French.
Oh,
le melt. It's like you're not speaking French if you just do a French accent and cut off the end of English words. Ooh, this one popped up quickly. Got a data point over here. One of the engineers needs to be down-to-earth astronomy just as Dexter's lab. I would... Whoa. That was loud. Specialized legacy firmware. Hell yeah. Probably need that for some reason. Down the road. I'm never opposed to getting new materials. Oh, here's another one. Yeah, these are not showing as like scanned before, so I don't know. Have I never come here? Is this...
Yeah, I didn't even. That's like I didn't. So this has been put. This was in the game anyway, but.
Oh! Don't go in front of me like that! Don't go in front of me like that, Deadstar. I nearly ran you over. Oh, you scared me. Oh, thank you, Valor. Vehicle de reconnaissance servée.
Lovely.
I even did the French Quebecer angry accent on that. Tabernacle. It's like there's a big difference between like the Parisian French, which is like je m'appelle français, parlez-vous?
Well, yeah.
But and then the Quebecois French is like ah bon yeah oui yes tabernacle.
Yeah.
Flacodime. Flacodime is cornflakes, by the way.
What is it?
Yeah. Flacodime.
Is that
the flakes of corn?
That'll get you out of any difficult situation. Just shout cornflakes.
It's funny with Lil Rick or whatever. We were talking. There's the Tom Green movie Freddy Got Fingered, and at one point he's like trying to get into a building, and he just like they're growing cabbages in this place. Where are the cabbages? Where do you see cabbages, G-Vine? I would like to see cabbages. Is there like an Ecuador?
Is there only one settlement uplink? Is there or not?
There are 5 logs. So I have one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, I think I got all 5. If you kind of just go around the perimeter of the base, there's the little settlements or whatever. Vehicle de reconnaissance survey. Survey? I don't know. But like Parisian France, you know, like if you go to like like
country
France or whatever, it's
city stuff.
it's a lot nicer sounding than the Canadian version, right? But I kind of like the gruffness of the Canadian French. It's kind of got like it's got edge to it, you know.
Gutsy.
Yeah, let me get out of this SRV here. I think I can still listen to logs on my feet. I want to go to these top of the towers. The Parisian resentment tone is more concealed, while the Quebec French, they're very open in their loathing. Never. That is very true. Le baguette. But it's like I'd like to learn French. It would probably be very useful. Oh my god. Okay. Like French.
Well, you can already order cornflakes, so you've done
That's right.
nearly enough to survive in the wild.
I could say je m'appelle banane de neige, une pamplemousse,
Pamplemousse.
per favor. No, that's Italian. See, that's the thing. I learned like a little bit of French, but it never really caught on because at the time I was adverse to learning because I was, you know.
Yeah.
School's
not a good place to learn.
I think they call it the word they used at the time is special. But it's like, you know, it's like I switched to Italian, so I learned a little bit of Italian, and that kind of screwed me up. And it's like now I get it's like even like it's like, you know, you say like gracias in Italian, but you say grazie, or no, you say gracias and grazie. I can't remember which one's Spanish, which one's Italian. So I don't know where to say de nada or pronto. Or what do they say in the French? It's like s'il vous plaît, and how do you say you're welcome in French?
Vite. Such thing pronto as in fast, but no.
No, pronto in Italian means or no, sorry.
Is it?
Pronto means ready, which is what they say to pick up the phone. That's what Italians answer the phone. They say pronto, which just means like ready. I was thinking prego is you're welcome.
Prego.
So it's like prego is you're welcome. Gracias, please. Spanish is de nada, but I'm
our streams are learning as well as gameplay. See, it's like an educational.
That's right. That's right. We're big brains. Okay, yeah. It's big brain time. But it's interesting. I was
cornflake. Oh yeah.
Flaco di me, right? Banane de neige. That's a snowman. Pamplemousse. Le pamplemousse. See, I only like when it came to French. It's like I really. The interesting word stuck to me, like pamplemousse is just fun. Le papillon, le papillon. Le papillon? Do you know le papillon? Le papillon? No? Is a flappy little insect? Flappy go to the flower.
Le papillon.
Is a delicate, very hard to eat. Not very good to eat. A butterfly? Le papillon?
Blue's done cute scanning me. I'm Blue Zombie cute scanning me.
He's just like, he keeps measuring his eyes. Has the bounty increased? It's more time.
All
right, let me listen to these logs. So
I do like Desda's shoulder thing. Hey. Yes, scan him.
Okay, so these logs do not have voice logs in here, but they do on the website. So what I'll do is just clear them.
Cool.
Don't read them. And then I'm gonna put up the website, and hopefully you'll be able to read them here, because they do have voice acted logs on this. Because this is what I'm like, if they done voice acting.
Witherspoon's done them, yeah.
Where? The voice acting on this is Witherspoon. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's cool.
So we've got celebrity voice acting.
He's a great guy.
I love their channel. It's just so nice. Again, it's like Burpit and the Galnet Digest, Beale Jean Witherspoon. What's I been watching lately? What's his name? It's like one of the newer wave of Elite. The Ricardo guy. He's got some good stuff. Part of it's like the new school. It's like you guys are like the new content creators versus the old school. It's like the guys like, you know, fucking Martin Scorsese versus, you know, this new fucking kids directing the movies in the iPhones, you know. It's like the TikTokers.
The TikTok.
What am I talking about? Okay, let's listen to these logs. Hold on. Let's start. We know cornflakes, pronto, gracias, languages, Archimedes, and shooting people in the face.
Nice.
This has been a very educational stream. This has been like super big brain. All right, so this is log 1. Ooh.
Survey Team 43, Commander's log.
That's Witherspoon.
Ever since we saw that light show in Sector 12,
Light show?
Hopkins has been acting oddly. He's become reclusive and aggressive, and to be honest, I'm starting to worry about him. I think in the morning we'll get him checked over by the medic. Make sure there's nothing wrong. I've called command and requested an evac team for Hopkins. He needs medical care that we simply can't provide. They should only take a few days to get here. We can hold the fort until then.
So I'm kind of like, okay, so were these guys part of the generation ship, but they were like sent out before the signal came to like survey this world kind of thing, and so they like missed the signal, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think.
What I wanted is, ever since we saw that light show in Sector 12, what does that mean? So, or maybe these guys like found the signal here and then brought it back to the generation ship. Something about a light show.
This is where the signal from the generation ship came from.
Right.
But these guys might have found it before. Like I say, they might have found it. I don't know.
Right. But something about a light show in Sector 12. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, second.
Kind of disco club.
Never since that night at the discotheque, Hopkins has never been the same. He's been acting reclusive. Ever since he danced that disco. The infection is spread through disco. Alright, so I'm going to play log 2.
Command, come in. We need help. Hopkins escaped custody.
Okay, he escaped.
He went mad. Talking about some mission? He made no sense. Jenkins, Greer, and Davis are all dead. We need backup.
3 people?
Now. Damn it! He's taken out the comp. There's no way for us to contact command.
3 people?
If the rescue team...
Well, I'm like, yeah, like, this Hopkins guy's like, I know you're like infected with the disco virus, but like, you take out 3 people, disable the comms, this guy's like, it's like the John Wick or something.
So the lights must be the source of that weird thing, because everyone else on the ship was killing each other, and he saw the light, didn't even hear it, he just saw the frequency that made him...
Well, so I want is like the light show and some association, but then like ultimately the signal's audio. So I'm kind of curious, like, you know, where's this gonna go? Yeah, so okay, well, I'm playing log 3.
Is this thing transmitting? Hello? Anyone? Control. If you read me, whatever you do, don't come down. It's not safe. He's coming. I've got to go.
So this is like this Hopkins guy has just murdered everyone. It's like, don't come here. Yeah. I don't care if we have 400 people. We can't, like, this guy's like John Wicking right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Hi, Hopkins. Yeah. That's a cup of tea. We'll talk it through first.
Right. Yeah, I know G-Mine. We saw each other in the Elite Dangerous. I know it's nice to see you in the game.
Great to see you, Jimmy.
Next log. I don't have long.
I think he knows where I am.
Oh.
There are no survivors. I'm the last one left. Oh my god! Find me!
I mean, okay. I love that, but it's like, it's one of those things where, like, if you're hiding from some guy, you don't be like, well, I don't think he knows where I am. Oh shit, he found me! Maybe because of all the logs here! And then there's one more log, I guess. Rescue Team 88.
When I'm scared, I play my cello.
Right? He'll never find me. I'll just play this flute to fucking disguise myself. Rescue Team 88 reporting.
We found a survivor. He's not saying much.
A different voice actor.
Mumbles something about his mission. He's in pretty bad shape, and the rest of the crew, they didn't survive whatever attacked them out here.
Okay. So...
We'll bring him back to base. 88 out.
So I guess they found, what was his name, Hopkins, and he was just quivering on, mumbling about his mission. And then they brought him back to the base. So that base, I'm assuming, is this base. So I'm assuming like this
one-
generation ship like passed into this system, set up this base. Whether the Anaconda was that a crash ship though? That was a crash ship.
Yeah, I know. That's what I can't. Yeah.
I'm not really clear on like. Okay, so did they crash here and then set up the base, or they set up the base and then they were going around and then they crashed and like.
So one of the survivors of Thetis came here and then found his way to.
Because this is like a survey team, right? So I would assume like the survey team like left the generation ship to we'll check out the system. Maybe they crashed. I don't know what the relation to this base is. Like, did the rescue team come from this base and then go back to the generation ship? Maybe that'll be explained.
Yeah.
So yeah, you won't believe your ears. That probably can be like you don't believe your ears. One of the survivors of Thetis came here and found a way to infect one of the members of Inspection Team 43. He must have died here by now, but poor Hopkins was found alive. This didn't translate. L'une des survivantes du Thetis est venue ici à la trouver le moyen d'infecter l'une des membres de l'équipe de Inspection 43. I think that's just the same paragraph, but in French.
Same thing, yeah. Yeah.
I did well though. I feel like I read that like in a not
Like a real person.
terrible way, like an actual. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's because of the learning we've done tonight. You've opened your mind.
My brain is swelling. Oh my god, it's so big. My skull can't contain it anymore. Somebody, please.
Maybe at the end of streams we should have a little quiz and go over the points of learning.
We should do that at the end of each stream. Just do a segment. What have we learned today?
Like Sesame
Nothing.
Street. Great.
Like a Sesame Street.
Yeah, done. Today's stream is at the letter. Nothing, isn't it?
Okay, so we have to go on our ship because that's what the lore is telling me to do. I'm gonna go. Wait, that's not my ship. That's an Anaconda. My ship's over there. Wait, where's my SRV? That's what I need to get into. So it says you climb back aboard your ship and suddenly the onboard computer starts ringing. We'll just pretend that that's about to happen. A new encrypted wake has been detected. If you decrypt it, you'll surely know where the research team went with the infected. So if I can
because he was still yeah.
And there's a new puzzle. I love this. This is what I love. I love these mysteries. Probably will only be able to do this one today, but like I do want to get them all done.
No, we can do it next time. It's cool.
Yeah,
they're good fun, man.
Yeah, I think next week I'll probably do like going into Tyrannus's guts and just getting the.
Yeah.
I want to get the bits. Because there's some rare bits in there. Like I only kind of glimpsed it the other day, and I'm like, you need. I think I brought the wrong thing. Like you need abrasion blasters, but I brought like the deep sucking missiles.
Yeah, and I can always bring like a Anaconda with some good guns because there are not sides in there that'll steal stuff back off you.
Right.
And there's a few that sometimes we can always do a bit of. Might have to defend a scooper.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. It could be fun.
Yeah, drive components.
Squad punch.
I don't think I've gotten drive components.
I've got because I think there's drive components and something else membrane I got, but then I didn't get the stuff that you can scoop. I had a look the other day and things.
What is it? It's under probably materials, right?
Yeah, inventory, materials.
I think it's a material. I don't even have anything under D. It goes from C to E.
I've got things on my. I've got them on my. Yeah, I think I've got them on my carrier though, because they're things you scoop. I think.
I think is it called like Titan?
Are they called Thargoid Titan?
Yeah,
stuff?
sometimes they're like it's a little confusing. Like I wish there was a little more filtering, like alien materials and shit like that, right?
I've got Thargoid.
Well, hold on, we have a quiz here.
Cells.
Kai's giving us a quiz. What director made a movie where two zombies boned and gave spawn to a zombie bastard? A. Patrick Stewart, B. Johnny Bravo, C. Peter Jackson, and D. Zachary Hudson.
Zachary Hudson.
I'm gonna say E. All of the above. Peter Jackson. All right, so I have to do this thing. So this is another decryption puzzle. This is, okay. So this is one of these things that we have to just slide the pieces around. I actually love these puzzles. I really do.
I either love them or I go on forever and can't do them and want to break them.
I don't know if this will, but I like it.
Just rotate things, kind of, basically. Yeah.
Can you rotate them too?
No, but I mean, like, you've got a hole, you can rotate things sort of clockwise, and then not like rotate, but I mean, move them in the.
Because that should be on the other.
I'll be quiet. Remember, you've got big brains, Batcher. Big brain.
Using
big brain.
big brain. Hurt now. Hurt brain. Huh? Brain hurt T.
Brain hurt.
Okay, that looks right.
Oh, the sign of the stream goes off, and it's like, oh, it's can't.
And they never saw or heard of him again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they stay down there. The dark bit's at the top, but the grey bit's at the bottom.
Look at this furious clicking. But there's still gonna be one.
This could. Yeah. That's the thing. You have to say you can rotate things. You can make a little. Man, this is gonna be a good hour of this, I reckon.
Oh wait. That doesn't make any sense because there's no mountain bit there. Oh, that should be over there. Oh damn it! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh,
all the grey stuff got a bottom, isn't it?
We gotta get that over there.
Luzom's been at it for 5 minutes already. It's like.
Yeah.
Then you get like you get it all right apart from one piece, and then you just go. What the hell?
I know. I was like now I have to screw it all up.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You just break it.
Oh shoot! No, that doesn't work. That has to be there. Oh my god! It's getting. I almost had it. Okay.
Yeah. You got to move everything.
And then no, I want that there. So that goes.
So the purple planet goes top right, and then everything else.
Yeah. Oh god.
The red thing. It's not fun, is it?
What if I do this? I mean, it's like it's kind of like it's sort of fun. Like I definitely. Oh yeah. Okay. We got the top row locked in.
It's fun if you can't get any alcohol. Or
look.
Is it fun?
Behold, the biggest brain in the galaxy has once again unlocked the greatest thing. So we got to go to the Thargoid crash site.
So can you talk us through your methodology now?
I just kept clicking a lot until something works.
Keep clicking till it all works.
This is the thing.
That's the way.
This is the scientific process. Is can I shoot it? Does it die? Run away? And then I don't know.
Yeah. Just like clicking.
So if you can decrypt it, you'll surely know where the rescue team went with the infected. So they went to apparently a Thargoid. So the base is named in. Oh, so this base, Gregory's Rest, is named in honor of Chris Gregory, the artistic director of Elite Dangerous.
Oh, really? Oh.
There you go. So apparently we have to go to HIP 17862, planet 63CA, and apparently Thargoid crash site.
HIP, what was it again?
Oh, this is far.
HIP 17.
Oh, this is in the Pleiades.
No way, really?
What the one? Okay, hold on.
What was the number again?
Oh, yeah, we gotta go to the Pleiades. I'll tell you what, I'm probably gonna even just like blow myself up to get back there. I'll put the thing in the chat there. It's a 17862. Was this like the original? Like, why does this lead all the way to the Pleiades? Like, this is like very far away.
Maybe he's heading. Yeah.
Like, I'm a little confused about the story on this because like we're following a generation ship, and then like there was a survivor of the generation ship, or was it like these guys went back to the generation ship and brought their?
I think he was survivor that killed everyone on the survey, and then the survey then have come and landed and saved him. and then he's gone to the Pleiades.
So like the survey team was like not related to the generation ship. Like they were just passing through. Oh, hey.
I don't know. He must have escaped. He must have survived from Thetis. Then he killed the. Did he kill the first lot?
Because it says here, it says here like these
man.
are the survivors of Thetis that came here.
Yeah.
As
a survey team.
Found a way to infect one of the members of Inspection Team 43. He must have died here by now, but poor Hopkins was found alive. I'm very confused as to like what the chronology of this is and like what the time span too, because like generation ships like take a long time to get anywhere, right?
Maybe a generation. I mean, but yeah, I do think. But like I say, because it's like, was Hopkins just one of the? Was he not a generation person? But he got infected by the generation thing. I'm confused. But I only have a small brain. That's all right.
My big brain is kind of trying to wrap this around. So this is like this is gonna be 12 jumps.
12. Oh man.
But I want to be able to.
That's 12 minutes.
Yeah. I need to take a little bit of a quick bio break to the PP and get some water. There is like a little bit more. Now again, it's like, yeah, you have to go here to complete the mystery, so we got to do it. And apparently there might be some Thargoid stuff there. I don't have caustic containers, but that's
no, I have none of that stuff. Yeah,
that stuff on my ship. So let me just go and find a nice camera mode. I'll just take a quick 5-minute bio break, and then we'll head down there, and then I guess that'll be the mystery for today. Like this, how cool is this? Like,
yeah,
I love this. I love this.
Playing the game a different way. It's cool,
right? It's just it's like you get to see more story, right? All right. I will mute myself. I'll be back in 5. Watch out for your kidneys. Oh, I'm back. Okay, take out the
Back.
break. Okay. And freshly hydrated. It's good. It's good. Good water.
good.
Good water. Tasted good. Lots of lime and calcium for the bones.
Very important.
And always make sure to decalcify your water. All right.
Yeah.
So, quick John to the play. They're going to check out a Darkwing crash site, which actually I haven't been to one of these in a while. Where we're going, we don't need kidneys. Well, we're going, we don't need kidneys to be.
Friendship drive charging.
It's crazy though. Like, say 12 jumps, and you kind of go, "Oh my god!" But
It's the fleet carrier syndrome.
a fleet carrier would take
That's-
45 minutes
that's
to jump tonight, probably.
Yeah, like it's really nothing. Like 12 jumps is not bad.
Ready
Yeah,
to
yeah.
engage.
It's just that, oh yeah, like I get the dotted lines. That means I have to fuel scoop.
2.
Well,
Yes, oh my God,
you just
yeah.
scoop a little bit on the way. It's not that big of a deal. Remember back
Yeah,
in the iron age of Elite, when we didn't have
Yeah.
fleet carriers, and it's like 12 jumps. Oh, that's nothing. I remember this is like true story. So I got my best friend Bill, or whatever. I get him. I get him into Elite, right? First time we're playing together, and it's like he starts in whatever starting system, and I'm wherever, and I'm still early in my gameplay. I still haven't been to Sagittarius, and it's like, oh, let's meet up in game. And I was in a Viper.
Yeah.
And I literally plotted a route, and I didn't know any better. I didn't know about economical routes.
Right, yeah.
So I was plotting an economical route or whatever, and it was 235 jumps. And he was like a system that was like it was very close to me, but it was the jump. But in order to get there on my jump range, I had to go all the way around. I'm like, hold on.
yeah. What?
I'm like, I know, like switching ships and making it, and like I got it down to like 26 jumps, and we finally, like by the time we met up, he was like, I gotta go.
yeah.
He doesn't play
I think
anymore.
I think me and my brother, we both got Vipers, and we got 3G or 2G multicam. We thought, well, you must be able to get 2A multicam somewhere. So we'd find the best station we go. They were really bad. It's like 15 jumps to get there, and we're like, oh, it's a multicam. That's what you get. Is that number? And we're like, oh man, so dumb.
I love that though. It's like, yeah, we're the 2A multi-cannons, right? Because like the lettering system just doesn't make any sense for weapons. Like everything else is
Nah. Yeah.
But no, the weapons only have like it's like G or F, and that's like are they turreted or
Yeah.
Whatever,
I didn't know
right?
that, so I thought it must be to get some really good ones.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was an epic journey with Fader at the end, but I've remembered it ever since then. So, yeah.
Someone didn't read the manual.
Yeah.
Was there a manual for this game? Because obviously like manuals are a thing that like don't really.
I'm sure there was a PDF, wasn't there, that was all kind of old schooly.
Because I remember like manuals used to be actually pretty dope, right? Like sometimes like back in the early day, like before like even games had cutscenes, like you would get like your plot description, your lore in the
Yeah, totally.
thing.
The first few pages were like all the stories, weren't they?
I remember like was it Fallout 3 maybe? It was like the first maybe it was the first Bethesda one or whatever. But I remember getting, or maybe it was Fallout 2. But I remember getting, it must have been Fallout 2. Like in the box, there was a thick old Vault Tech manual, and like the manual's all like in the Vault Tech style with like little tips and like the Fallout Vault Boy or whatever. Like there was like a lot of really cool context in that manual. Like I probably still have it somewhere around here, but like I kind of miss the manual.
Yeah. I'm sure there was a
Fuel scooping.
manual.
It's like I remember I friggin' bought Ultima Online, or no, not all online, Ultima 8. And like I got the collector's edition of that, even though I'd never really been super into the Ultima games. But I bought that because like it came with all this crazy swag. You got like this like cloth map, and there was like a little pendant. You know, there was all this cool swag and like a little tarot card deck. And it's like there was so much crap that came with the game, but it was like really cool. So it was like, all right, I'm down. I'll try it. And I remember like I didn't play that much of it because I bought it and then like installed it, and I'm like, oh, I don't even have close to the minimum specs, and so like it ran like a slideshow. But I still don't regret buying it because I got all that cool stuff. Original manuals were original copyright protection. Oh yeah! No, that was the Sierra games, right? So like, okay, so you'd be playing like I remember I had a 15 floppy disks. It was King's Quest, whatever, right? One of the King's Quest games, and you would get to a certain point in the game where there would actually be a progress gate where it would be like, in order to solve this puzzle, turn to page 13 of your manual. What's the fourth word? And because it was on disc, I'm like, I don't have the so you'd have to. And this was like early internet too, so like finding these manuals was not an easy task. But like, yeah, like you'd get stonewalled in the game if you didn't know. You'd have to search it up online and find, oh yeah, like if it's the 13th word, it's this. You type that in, and then you can unlock the rest of the game, right? So they actually like prevented you from using private copies because if you didn't have the physical manual. Now, obviously, it's the internet.
Right.
We figure these things out. We work through these issues. We can share the manual. We take screen caps of it, you know, and stuff like that. Not that, you know, again, like it was a legit copy of King's Quest. I just didn't have the manual. Like, but they were the official discs or whatever. Because you know, it's like ultimately the dog pees in the manual or something like that, right? And you throw it out.
Yeah.
Like, do I want to keep this thing that smells like dog piss, or
yeah. What do I do this time?
But that was like, yeah, that was annoying now that in retrospect, but kind of like an interesting thing to think about. Man, I missed like Sierra games, and I really like. Okay, the Space Quest series, hilarious, really fun. Like I almost feel like I could go through and play them again.
Apparently, was a manual that came. There's a link to it on the. There was a link on the launcher. Apparently.
Oh, in Elite?
Because I remember when I got Elite, I remember reading, like, there was a link to it somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah. Like, the original Elite Dangerous had, like, an in-game manual that, like...
Yeah. But I'm sure Elite Dangerous had an actual manual.
Yeah, because, like, that's where the whole, like, description of, like, how you got your Pilots Federation license, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's something about, like, some benefactors gifted you a Sidewinder or something like that. Like, there was, like... I remember reading that as well. There was, like, some preface that wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
Additional context.
Bit of story.
Yeah, 1984 came with a manual, and it came with the Dark Wheel, which is a little short story, right?
Yeah, I remember the
I've seen people posting pictures of it on the Reddit, and I remember when I was at LaveCon, someone had like an original Elite Dangerous that had like the manual and all that stuff. Of course, they're there to show it off, because, you know, only at LaveCon do people care about that. You know, you can't show your grandparents, like, check out this, I got the original version of the Dark Wheel here. They're like, huh?
Fuel scooping.
I want to say it. I'm sure I remember reading it. I remember what it looks like, but I can't find it.
I feel like it was digital, though. It was like, yeah, like a PDF or something.
Yeah, people said there was an official manual a long time ago. Has it been ditched? It was relevant until 2.4 apparently, and they stopped updating it then. So they brought a codex out, I suppose.
Yeah.
And oh.
Just increase with gravity and winds.
Oh yeah, the original.
Those baked beans
original
to touch the
Elite
Friday. No! I would, no, let the baked beans touch everything in breakfast. I love getting baked beans all over the place. You could just, like, you could dump the baked beans on top of the rest of the breakfast. Let the beans touch everything.
That's the fun thing.
Actually, one of my favorite things, and this is like a weird, like there's some food where it's like, it's pure nostalgia or something, but like, just baked beans on toast. That is, like, you know,
my childhood, basically.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is this is what I was telling my friend. It's like there are certain things like craft dinner, baked beans on toast, certain foods that, like, if you grew up kind of like impoverished, they're objectively not like the tastiest foods that are out there, but they're like, there's something warm and homely about these like old poverty foods. Oh, he's unsubscribing. Quick, throw some beans at him. Not kidney beans though, because then little go after.
Yeah, ship posters. Well, yeah, I'm sure there were ship posters, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a ship poster of like all the different wireframe designs so that you could identify them, right? Because like back in the day, how do you oh, there's a python, there's a fertile ants. How can you tell? Well, this one's got a little bit more of a right angle triangle. Well, this one's more of a acute angle, right? Like it was that. like hard to identify them.
Well, that was the cool thing when Elite Dangerous came out. It's really cool to see how they made the ships because they do look, yeah, they're very similar to the wireframe,
Right.
but it was like, yeah, I was in the original. I really wanted a Python, never got one. And I let my brother get the Python first in this because I know he really wanted it.
Well, I actually have a
He
I
hated
have a
me.
tattoo on my leg of a wireframe Cobra and a wireframe Coriolis,
wow.
and then there's like a little
Nice.
Viper as well in there. I took that to there was a tattoo convention or whatever, and I just printed out like the old design. And I took it to
Yeah.
him, and he's like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "There's spaceships." And he's like, "Okay, whatever. Where
Did
do
you
you
get
want it?"
the winking Brabham on your perineums?
Yeah, right. Well, no, I like to keep my perineum clean because I like to suntan my perineum.
Yeah, you just say that for the patch notes.
Well, it's just like someone got hospitalized because they were suntanning their perineum or something like that. It's like, I don't know. but yeah, like I have an Elite Dangerous tattoo, and like my plan was like I want to do like a space leg. I need to get new tattoos. Like I haven't got a tattoo in a while. But like
my wife's got loads. They're brilliant.
yeah, I'm like dying to get new ones. Like I got my eyebrow or whatever like re-pierced, and then I was like, but I'm like I need new tattoos.
3.
I
but,
always
like,
play guitars though. I always go, I get a tattoo and I go, oh, I've got to go to the guitar.
I have a guitar on my left arm, so like my left
Save
arm
that
is kind of
money.
like my left arm is gonna be like music. So it's like I've got like the Clash London Calling, the album cover there. I've got like a guitar on there. I want to get like album covers or themes from like bands that I love.
Oh, cool, man.
and
Oh,
the-
I've just been hyper addicted
Uh-oh.
by Thargoid.
Oh,
Not
are
in a
we
good-
in Thargoid territory? Yeah?
I'm not in a good. Yeah, I seem to be. I'm not in a good
CA.
ship for this.
It's okay, there's a beacon there for shipwreckage.
Oh, is he gonna? Oh, maybe he's just gonna scam me and not kill me. Might be one of those interdictions that you get in Pleiades. Hopefully.
Hold on, I've lost my
Do you remember
Windows,
the
so
original
yeah, so-
hyperdictions? Yeah.
6CA. So I'm yeah, it's assuming like where shipwreckage tourist
Yeah.
beacon is.
Yeah, this is the old Thargoids that just look at you and then zip off.
Oh, do they still do that?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nice to know that these Thargoids haven't, joined the murder barrage.
Yeah, I haven't got any probes on me, so I should be alright. Still quite scary, man.
Let's see, what do I have? I have Bertrandite and Palladium. They don't like to eat that stuff, so that should be okay. Should be.
Surface scan complete.
Actually, Palladium is nice to have. Though I might get some NPCs being like, trying to feed their children. Okay, so coming in on this shipwreckage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like think about how this mystery fits together because I'm very confused over like the timelines of this.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
And like, how does it get into Thargo? It's like maybe again, like, were these rescue operations like long after the generation ship? Was this like a later generation
Surface
ship,
scan complete.
or was the Thetis
Well,
even a
they
generation?
only just get found, didn't those things? They were still travelling until only like 10
Right.
years ago, maybe. Yeah.
Well, it's like, that was the whole thing with the Golconda. Like they found, and it's like, oh yeah, there's like a society on this ship, and like this is like a different, like, because that's always interesting, right? Because like when you send off
Got
generation
different
ships, like
trainers
500
and
years
stuff.
and generations go, and it's like they become literally like a totally alien culture.
Yeah.
Like they are human, but their
They
culture.
don't have Nikes, they have like Nopies or something. You guys are crazy.
We call them Nikes.
Yeah. Oh, really? We'll start a war with them. We'll call them Nikes. It's like,
It's like we started calling them Nikes, and then the next generation involved in Nickies or something.
yeah. They had a massive war about what's what.
It's like
Well,
this-
where are we heading to in HIP 17?
I think to the shipwreckage. So there's a shipwreckage tourist beacon. Scroll down a little bit.
Cool.
I think that's it's 6 CA
That's where we're
is where
going.
we want to go, and then there's the crashed Thargo ship. I'm gonna go to the tourist beacon first and just see if I don't have that log because I like to collect logs.
Let's collect them all. Gotta get them all.
Also, hold on, this is like an interesting looking. Is that like an Earth-like moon? That looks like an Earth-like moon from this distance. No, it's just like one of those like really blue and it like some of the moons
yeah.
have like all this blue and it kind of looks like water from a distance, but it's like no, they're just like blue mountains or whatever. I thought for a second, like, oh man, is that an Earth-like world as a moon?
Yeah.
Which
the
has that
moon.
ever been found in game, like an Earth-like that is a moon?
I don't know if it is. No. I've had two Earthlights orbiting each other. I found out somewhere.
Yeah, that moon gets super
Or two
close.
water
This is like
worlds,
super
yeah.
close to this planet, actually. This would be a good candidate for SRV planet transfer.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. This tourist beacon is on the surface. Oh, okay. So this is one of those doohickeys.
That's for the tourists. Yeah.
Sometimes they're in
See what I
space,
like
sometimes
is like, yeah, we're out in the Pleiades and we're looking at this now. It's cool.
Wait, hold on.
Because again, there must be so much lore around the actual bubble that players don't ever get to see because there's no
Oh my!
thread to take you through it. I mean,
What just happened? Okay, that was weird.
what happened?
I like it came up with the beacon where it's like disengaged, but I'm like really hurry about the planet, and it kind of just
Wow.
went wacko there. Hold on, I don't know if this is right though, because okay, this is a tourist beacon, but it's like
Oh,
in
is
the
it because-
planet.
Did someone else in the squad jump out? And you
Oh,
it's
you know
like,
what you know what I bet it is. It's probably because they put this thing in here.
Beacons.
Mysteries like this crash site are an attractive draw for sightseers. So it's not even at the actual crash Stargard ship is like really far away from this. I think it's
right.
like they went and
Oh, that's right, yeah.
they put these beacons in like Horizon, but then they changed like the terrain generation.
Yeah.
So then like I think a lot of the beacons got moved. So like you'll find like those like tourist beacons for like, oh yeah, here's like the ice geysers of this planet. And that's back when
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
localized, and now it's like they're
Well, random.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you say, yeah.
So I think that's what that was. So yeah, don't go to the tourist beacon unless you want to scan it. Go to the crashed Thargoid ship, which will come up when you get closer to the planet.
I just follow your low wakes, like. Class non-human signature. Is that the one?
At least it's on the same planet. The wireframe Kate has the dual antennas. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I remember that one. from the
I think
old game.
like it would be cool if they could sell that. I know like Elite Dangerous has merch. Like I've often considered buying an Elite Dangerous hoodie. Eventually,
Yeah.
I would like some Elite Dangerous swag.
Because you never want to date anyone.
Well, let me put it, this is one of those things where like I remember I was with some friends and we were talking to like these like fancy bitches is the way I can say it. I don't know, I'm not being derogatory. I'm just like they're bougie bitches, you know. And it's like, and then like because we were at some musician networking event or whatever. I was talking outside and we were chatting with one dude and I'm like no, it's like I'm at the point where it's like if like he was like, oh, like we were having a conversation about video games, like some PlayStation conversation, and then the two bougie bitches come out and immediately like everyone just stopped talking.
Yeah.
Right? Like the conversation just shut down immediately. Like everyone kind of looked at each other, was like, oh, it is on a different planet. The Stargard ship is not even on the same planet as the beacon. That's weird. Okay, whatever. But so the bougie, and that's like, and then we have the whatever conversation, then they leave, and then I'm like, look, if a girl doesn't want to talk about video games, I don't want to date her.
Yeah.
Like if
Totally. Yeah,
if I can't talk around a girl about video games, like that's not a girl for me. Like I would, you know, it's like if you want to talk about Elite Dangerous, yeah, like marry me, you know what I mean? Like like at this point, obviously, like, you know, if you're already, because like, you know, you're already married to a girl that doesn't like video games, you're not gonna throw her out for that reason. But
No, totally.
I'm just saying, for me, it's like if you're going out and dating new people, and it's like you don't feel comfortable talking about the things that you're passionate about with them.
Yeah.
it
And
is-
my two daughters love gaming. They've got their own things they like playing, and they really see the value of it. I think it's not such a boys' domain anymore, sort of thing. As well.
Yeah, weirdly enough, yeah, this isn't the correct planet of what the website said because it was on C. No, wait, no. This is correct. It was on CA, and this is CA.
Okay.
It's just this is all just screwed up.
6A. 6A.
Yeah, six
I found,
CA.
non-human signature.
6CA.
Oh no, 6CA. I found a non-human signature. Obviously, it's not 6C. Of impact sites.
Yeah, this is the right one that's mentioned on the website. It's just that the weird that the tourist beacon is on the wrong moon. The tourist beacon,
Yeah, that's weird.
they must have really misplaced it. I
What,
mean,
you're on a crashed.
Oh well, shit! I haven't found that. You see,
oh really?
you on 6CA of shipwreckage? No, no.
It says like crashed Thargoid ship. The shipwreckage.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my theory. I think shipwreckage is a space-based tourism beacon, but because that moon is so close, it's like just like inside the moon.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Well, I think that's what's happened. Because that was weird, because like it gave me the whole like disengage when you're close, but I was in orbital cruise, and when I disengaged, I almost ran through the ground. So I think it's a space. I think it's one of those like it like hovers over the planet, but because the orbits are so close, it just happens to be inside the moon right now, and inside the other celestial body. But if you come down, your blue zombies that are at the crash site, so you can use us as your beacon if you can find it. I wonder, is this like the OG crash site? Was this like the first one ever discovered?
Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah.
I mean, it was definitely in this like area.
Yeah, because I remember coming here and meeting loads of players and open at it because it was like we found that void. It was like little we know it takes 6 years for anything to happen.
Right?
Yeah, it was cool.
I mean, it's been a hell of a ride.
Ooh.
And we're still it ain't stopping anytime soon.
There's no point in rushing things, is there?
Yeah. Oh no, I mean like I definitely like I respect the long game of like the story that they're telling, but there are definitely moments where I'm like, I wish this was like 3 times faster.
Yeah.
But then there are moments where I'm like, slow down because I gotta work and I can't play video games every day.
Yeah,
so please slow down so I don't miss shit.
Yeah.
I think it's like that's a challenge when you, because like you know, if you make a single player game, you can control the pacing. If you make an online game, though, it's like there's so many different things that you have to really factor in.
And again, if you think like this many players will do something and then either 10 times do it or only one do it, then it's really just how the cage stuff. What have you found then?
So we got sensor fragments, Thargoid biological matter. Ooh. Oh yeah, these guys. I remember this. I think I have a few of these on my carrier, maybe. Well, let's go and see. I've actually like. It's always fun to see how big the commodities are when you stand next to them. Like this thing is basically the size of a person. Like, let's see here. All these yellow fumes coming off of it. It's a little stinky, but like, yeah, look at that. It's taller than I am. Uh-oh. Oh god, it's touching me. Oh, okay, I knocked it over. Oh god, where's it going? It's just rolling away now. See that SRV, like, it's like, you have all this open space to park, and I gotta fit it right in between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gross. I don't want to, like, let's see if I can. Oh, I didn't mean to punch it. Are you barrel rolling? Blue Zombies is rolling the barrel. Blue Zombies is in the roll. And look at that noxious trail of yellowness coming after it. Let's see if you...
So which one's that? Is that the probe or one of the other one?
This is the biological matter. It's just like the gooey bits.
Was that always been there then? I don't remember that.
I remember these things. I don't think there was ever any like use for them. Like I don't think they ever evolved into like something that we had to use. Like, oh, there's more of them in here. Oh yeah, you got a bunch of the probes in the ground. Yeah, they're just like these goopy things that like spew what looks like causticism. Causticisms. Yeah, I don't think this is the original OG site.
No, I don't remember that.
It's definitely one of them.
The other one had, I think, the probe, the white probes of the, you know, the ones you could honk and they go brrr. They're cool, man. That's,
oh yeah, you can't really stand on these things; they just fall over.
Yeah.
But yeah, what is this all about?
Shield activated. Shield deactivated.
Is there like a little symbol in there? Hold on. Kind of looks like a snowflake in a way.
Yeah.
A flaco di mai, maybe a cornflake.
Maybe a papillon.
Okay, now the symbol's gone. It's kind of there. It kind of looks like a Coriolis.
Yeah.
Like if you kind of get to this distance, it kind of looks like a circle with a little mail slot in the middle.
Yeah, they've scanned us and.
Well, that's the thing. Like, how do the Thargoids communicate? Maybe through the sense of smell? There's definitely like a pattern there. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You'd almost like I can see like the shape of the peanut like probe, and then in the middle there's kind of like an X and a diamond around that, and then and then kind of like arrows or whatever going off to the side. Like there's definitely some rudimentary pattern there. Causticism, now officially a word. Sweet.
Yeah. I think Causticism is a new wave punk movement as well that will happen in the Elite Dangerous world. Yeah, we're dead Causticism.
Look at this beautiful probe. I just love the color,
cool,
the green and blue kind of shimmer to it, and it looks like they got like a bunch of caviar under the surface. These are very lickable. Like I would definitely recommend licking it. The weird thing is like this probe, like you almost see like it's less organic. Like it looks like there's like mesh and metal.
Yeah.
Like the Thargoid probes don't feel like they're like 100% organic. Like obviously whatever's inside of them, this goopiness, they actually kind of look like olives. It's like filled with olives under the aqua seafoam texture.
But the other ones have like the sort of weird white speaker things or sticking out of them, wouldn't they? They have like a central bit, looks a bit insectoid, and then they have this weird sort of like USB Bluetooth speakers sticking outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Thargoid Bluetooth.
yeah. They have a fit.
All right, so let me go back to this website. Let me pull this up here. So this is the final thing. So, okay, the cryptic wake was crystal clear, and you followed it without question. Actually, there were a lot of questions, just for your information. But it's not until you arrive that you realize what this place is really about. Disco? It was all the work of Thargoids all along. We've unmasked the innkeeper, and it was the Thargoids all along. You take out the SRV to search the area and make a grim discovery. You come face to face with the wreckage of a VRS from
the noise.
Oh wait, hold on, because there was hold on. If you go over here, there's a little SRV in here.
So the noise, the spooky kill 'em all thing, was that from the Thargoid?
Is that a Thargoid thing? So like we infected them with mycoid, maybe they came up with like an auditory phone. But yeah, so this SRV, I guess do I have to go in my SRV and scan this to find that it's like let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's got the little USB, the little Bluetooth speakers on the side of that thing, isn't it?
Bluetooth.
I mean, those little round pods stick out the side there.
Hold on, is there actually like? Yeah, there's nothing here to scan, so I don't know. Like that's my question. Is like, did they?
Perfect Game says, "Are you playing with Thargoid poo?"
What?
No, you're just not. No, it's fine.
Are you playing with Thargoid poo? I mean,
maybe.
I didn't know it was Thargoid poo when I put it in my mouth. So that's my question: is how do they know that this SRV is? Again, this could be them filling in the blanks. This could be like taking liberties with the stories, but still cool. So you take out the SRV. So you come face to face with the wreckage of an SRV from Rescue Team 88. So that was the same rescue team. Whatever. Judging by the signs of the battle, they must have attacked the Thargoid with everything they had. But at least they took this atrocious creature with them to the grave. But that's not all. In the heart of the Thargoid remains, you discover an as-yet unknown device. This is the biological goopiness. You're convinced the Thargoids have been experimenting with a new weapon, and Thetis would have been their full-scale test. Without realizing it, Rescue Team 88 destroyed the Thargoid vessel transmitting the signal, and probably saved humanity. We owe them big time. You hold a minutes of silence in honor of all the victims before destroying this alien weapon once and for all. Congratulations, Commander Spatula. Vous avez résolu le mystère du Thetis!
Dun, dun.
It's like that part didn't translate.
Mission completion.
So then, yeah, if we go automatically complete this venture, you just need to discover the 2 collocations. If so, click complete the adventure. Let's see if it works. Let's see if
poo.
Come on. Bravo! 300 points. Sweet. What just blew up? Did you blow up the weapon? Oh yeah, I guess we're supposed to do that, right? So then you get like, yeah, following commanders have also completed this adventure. So we join the wonderful ranks of all these awesome people. Oh, look, Alec Turner.
It's so cool, man.
Crazy Russian. Stargoid. Oh, yeah.
Oh, excellent.
We're in good company here. All these wonderful people.
Yeah.
Very cool. So that was cool. And then, yeah, Witherspoon did the Survey Team 48. And then, Commander Exorcist did the Team 80, the other voice log. I was wondering who that was. Because I'm like, it sounds familiar. It's Commander Exorcist. But yeah, see, like, I love this. This is such a cool thing, right? Like, whether or not I don't know if they're taking liberties with this. Like, to me, I'm still trying to connect the dots of like, okay, so if this was like, the Thetis was a generation ship 500 years ago, is this kind of taking place at that time when like Galcop existed and like the original Elite Dangerous or just Elite or whatever? Like, what are the time frames or the time periods? But the other thing too is, I guess, like, there's an SRV here. Like, is there? I'm kind of curious. So let me go back into the game. Like, is there? Who'll be attacking my ship? Oh, there's also shipwreckage. There's shipwreckage 5.3 millimeters away. Or wait, that's a tourist beacon.
Yeah.
That might be the tourist beacon that I was at before.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
I'm kind of like, yeah, is there like another crashed ship near here or something? Let's see. We can see, like, just go to our eagle eye camera. Oh, I can't see anything because it's dark. Yeah.
The nearest thing I found was on a different planet. It was another Thargoid crash probes that I'm at.
Well, some of them, remember, like, near the Guardian sites, there'd be like 6 of the Thargoid, whatchamacallits. Like, you'd have
yeah,
multiple.
because there was like crash Type 9s and Anacondas, and then there was a crash Thargoid, wasn't there? You could get stuff.
Yeah. But that was cool.
Hey,
yo! Optimus Koala's here! He's one of the founders!
Hey.
Yeah!
Hey!
We beat the tragedy of the trade. This was cool, though. This was awesome. Like, I love the little puzzles. Those little puzzles, like, that to me is just like, it gets your brain fired up. It's so cool.
Yeah, Optimus, these are amazing, Optimus.
Dude.
Brilliant work.
I love this. I love this.
Tabia.
Keep doing these. Keep pumping these out, because I'm so, like, I will not, I definitely, like, I want to complete all of them. Like, I'm just so enthralled with these. This one was really cool. Because, like, again, it takes you all around the bubble. You get to see, like, all of, like, the freaking different things. I love that, again, they do, like, voice acting, and, like, there's, like, little videos, too. Like, obviously, like, this is, like, the generation ship, but, like, gives you this cool perspective. Like, there's so much neat stuff about this. This was cool. I like the little memory game. Like, this one was definitely lower on the mystery level than, like some of the other ones that we were doing. Do you remember that one where I'm just like, I didn't think it was going to be solvable. I can't remember. It was like you had to look at an image or something like that and figure out, like, from that image, like, where it came from. And we were, like, so caught up with, like, oh, it's got to be an F-class star because it's white, but then figured that, oh no, it was like a gas giant. Like, it was just.
That's right. Yeah.
Right, and there was, like, so little go on, and we actually solved that one. I can't remember how. At this point, I think it was one of those things where I was, like, so stressed out, thinking, like, we're never gonna solve this.
Yeah.
But this is, like,
I'm sure
awesome.
Valor or someone solved it. No, yeah, that was cool. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's brilliant. Right? It's really brilliant.
Yeah.
It amazes me that there's how you find the stuff in the game and then you link it and make a story is brilliant. So yeah, thank you for the effort and time it takes.
Yeah, like, this website is clearly like so much effort has gone into it, and the idea itself is something that I have desperately wanted since, like, this game started, right? Like, just with, like, adding these little stories and, like, quests, and then, like, it's all good to go and do it, but to do it at this level where, like, you actually then get point systems and it recognizes if you do things in game, like that makes it all the better, right? Like, what's the other site that does, like, Inara does badges. Like, if you go to Inara, like, you can get, like, badges or whatever.
Yeah.
Where do you go here? Oh, you have to sign in.
Your medals.
Don't look at my password. And it's like, check passwords. It's found in a data breach, and I still haven't changed it. Well, wait, where's my profile?
I love the way they say it. They go, "Oh, there's been a data breach." It's like they don't get say, "Oh, you might be ripped off and we owe you loads of money." But it's like, imagine going to work out, I had a data breach and everything's gone.
Right?
I find it so bizarre. They can just say that.
I know. Yeah. Well, it's kind of telling me, like, listen, like, everyone knows your password, dude. You should really change it. I'm like, oh, like, what is this? So I'm gonna log into my Inara and change my preferences or whatever. But, like, Inara has the badge system. I think EDSM or something had a badge system as well. Which is the one that's gone. It's EDDB.io, but, like, EDSM's still around. I think if you log in there too, you can get hold on, again, don't look at my password. Like, you get, like, little where is it? There are like badges or whatever. My badges, yeah. So you can get badges for like, oh, I got the pro player, pimp my ride, add a paint job to one of your ships, right? These badges are whatever, but they kind of like.
But they're cool, aren't they?
Oh my god, there's a badge for twatted by Sally to get killed by the pink lady. That would be a very rare badge, and I would love to get that one. Priest of Wagar, write 25 entries in your logbook. That's funny. Just basically write. There's like an inbuilt. So I love these like badging systems because they kind of give you a little bit of direction, right? And it's like obviously like again, just like that makes it like, yeah, it's like you get to work towards. Oh yeah, like let me get what this be? The secret elite. What is this? How do you get this? Like I got a badge. It was like, where was it? There's literally like a badge for, what is it? This one. You've discovered the Coriolis station. So that's literally, you get an achievement for just interacting with this little guy. Which again is like, every time I come to this website, I spend like 2 minutes just playing with this, right? But no, seriously, thank you for putting this together, because like this website's cool. I am just enthralled with it. I love too that like there are also like tools and stuff like that, which is cool.
I know,
right?
It's a crazy thing.
Like future phenomena or whatever. It's like things like upcoming astronomical events. Like I'm actually really stoked. I bought a pair of solar glasses because there's a solar eclipse coming up, a full solar eclipse for North America anyway.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah.
I think I might have, like, Toronto is just like slightly outside of the, what do they call it, like the band where you get like the full eclipse. So I might have to like plan a trip to go to like, just like, if I drive about 2 hours south or whatever to Niagara Falls, I'll be able to, like, to be within the band. But I'm like, I'm dying to see this solar eclipse. And obviously, like, in game, you have all these cool different events, and so like these kind of trackers, like, these are super freaking useful, right? Or like, Morse code stuff, right? Like Canon will have some of these tools. I remember Down to Earth Astronomy had a pretty good tool set, but it's like, again, like what I love about Elite is just number one, like there's a cool community that goes and like builds out kind of like content, whatever. But then this side of it, right? Like putting together a website like this is an absolutely massive operation, right? And just like, it only comes from passion. Like you have to just really want to do it to be
totally
willing to go that distance, right? But we get to reap all the benefits, and it was awesome and fun, and I want to do another one. Sargosi made that amazing tool. That's cool. You can't wait for the eclipse? Yeah, I'm like stoked about it. I'm like, yeah, by the way, if you are in North America, look it up or whatever. It's like April 20th or something like that. I have to remind myself. But yeah, like real life solar eclipse. I mean, look, if you play Elite Dangerous, you're probably into space on some level. That's got to be exciting. But yeah, this is cool. So yeah, I mean, I definitely I think next week I'll probably do I want to go into like Tyrannus and kind of check that out. I mean, again, I might do a little bit of that in the week, and just like I think there's a CG going on right now.
Yeah, CG.
At least that's what this message seems to be. Oh, look at the Exegius came online. See, that's what I'm saying. The Titan Destruction has brought all the people back. Totally. Like my friends list now, it's like booming. I'm like, damn, okay, everybody's back.
Yeah, man. Elite's getting like popular. It's crazy,
right? Which it's an exciting time, right? But
it's great. It's brilliant.
But yeah, so like there seems to be like Titan travel. I keep saying like my mind. April 8th. Thank you. Okay, that was way different from April 22. I'm glad. Okay, April 8th. Lock that into your brain. But like yeah, so I guess there's like some CG right now for like Titan drive components. I mean, again, given the pace of the plot, like we're probably not going to get our own Titan FSDs on our ships for a couple months, but that could again lead to COL 70 sector. Could lead to freaking jump gates between here and Colonia. Who knows where Frontier's going with it? Maybe it's like the key component for base building. I don't know. But I definitely want to get some of those, and maybe there's a decal or something in the CG. The part for the CG takes ages to find. Well, I think it's supposed to be rare, right? Like, I mean, obviously, like you blow up a Titan, and then you're searching through like basically the remnants of what is like the size of a little moon. And how many drives does it have? Maybe 8. So I don't know. But yeah, so
we could do it. We could get a little squad together of a few different things. We can do it, man.
And I just think it's like a cool atmosphere, so I want to experience that a little bit. But definitely, like, I will do more of these mysteries. I will eventually get to do them all. Like, I don't want to do them all in one day and then have none of them left. So it is kind of cool to space them out a little bit. I think this is one of their new ones. And again, I just think it's like the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
I mean,
cool.
Maybe okay, sliced bread, then Elite Dangerous, then this.
Yeah.
Just
oh man, Kai, that sounds crazy.
Elite D just is effing up. My engineered modules keep switching types.
Wow.
What do you mean? Like there's like an engineered module will switch from like one type of engineering to another? Like, well, obviously.
That sounds bonkers.
When are we gonna get to engineer SRVs? By the way, that would be cool.
What will they do though? Be more dangerous to drive. Yeah, longer boost.
Well, yeah, you could do like engine focus and stuff like that. I mean, like, what do you have? Like wave scanner? Maybe the wave scanner is long range.
Power different weapons, like cannon and sort of
enhanced power distributors,
lasers.
Right? Like whichever one would just go for like fast recharge. So like, why do you even need anything? Or maybe like armored to like increase your hull. Cargo increase. That would be cool. So like maybe the Scarab could go up to 8. Just these blue zombies just dropping from the sky. Yeah, I mean, like I don't understand why there's no SRV engineering. Like I would love to see. Like I know they've got like 4 new ships on the way. Like Python Mark II. When I am salivating, it looks amazing.
Looks good. Yeah.
Oh, interestingly enough, because remember, like they talked about the Python Mark II had like it's gonna have a new ability. And I remember like Burpit was like speculating it was cloaking. Like they were kind of like, yeah, I think it's going to be like cloaking or stealth, a stealth mechanic, right? Which kind of like, yeah, like that would be cool to see more stealth mechanics, but we already have like silent running and stuff like that. So I wonder I wonder what that is. Like I'm really like very intrigued.
Would it have like anti-caustic or again, would it have this new being able to move through subscriptors quicker? Yeah. Maybe I wonder if like if the Thargoid carries on, if we get actually anti-caustic sort of hulls.
Or like electrified hulls or something like that.
Yeah. Again, it could be that we find these parts and then it's the first ship to have the... You can't have one ship have the
it's just, like, I'm just like trying to... What is going on behind me? Hold on a second. I gotta figure out what's going on behind me. Because like, I'm seeing like shit on the radar. There's like missiles everywhere. Someone's like bombing the surface.
Yeah.
Who is that? Is that Dead Star?
Yeah.
Just letting the ground have it. But yeah, I think what the takeaway for me is that there's stuff coming. I don't know what it is, and I'm excited about it, and that's a great combination, right?
It's really exciting to have stuff this year. You know,
it's like my usual jaded, cynical, like it's probably a new Limpet skin or some bullshit. You know, it's like there's no cynicism. Like I'm legit like stoked about it, right? Like. And it's like it's one of those things where like you know I've maybe said things over the years that sounded cynical or might lead someone to believe that this guy didn't. It's like I've always been from a positive place. I've always been positive about Elite, but you know things can bother me. It's okay, right?
There's been tough times, isn't there, to get through? That's the hard
There's been tough times to get through. Yeah. We've gotten through it. We've persevered. You know, sometimes you make them a joke, whatever. You know, this is maybe a little bit this streaming shit is like my Elite Dangerous therapy, right?
Yeah, totally.
Just get it all out. Get all the negativity out. Right? But it's like I've never like lost faith in the game, but there have definitely been eras where it was shaken, or I'm like, what are you doing? Or you know, I get worried or get anxious or whatever. And it's like right now, even though it's kind of weird because like most of the content that they're releasing has been developed by people that are no longer there because a lot of them worked on building these things. Like it just I feel like this really good feeling, this really good optimism about where it's going.
When the company was growing loads, it felt like Elite was getting forgotten. And then when the company's had a really tough time, they've gone, actually, Elite's one of the strongest things we've got. So you know, and actually, weirdly, all the stuff that's coming is all part of the Odyssey package that obviously got slowed down because Odyssey was released too early, sort of thing. So yeah, it's like, this whole Thargoid war and everything, even the stuff that's coming, if it's base building and Power Play 2, that was obviously all part of the package, but it got delayed because the game wouldn't run. So it's amazing. I think she's amazing, you know.
Yeah.
And I hope that you'll pick up and we can then get some super duper developers back on again because
Right.
having Tom was amazing. I think Tom Cool, he brought a lot with him, and there's probably some great people now, but I imagine they are.
The thing that
fresh
sucks
out
too
of
is just
college,
it's like I think about how passionate I am about this game, where it's like even at those times where it's like those tough times or when you really just don't feel like playing, you still kind of like feel like you know, in a sense, like again, it's just like I can't abandon this game no matter how down it gets or whatever. It's like I'll always come back, right?
Yeah.
And like when you think about it, if you're a developer, like now it's like yeah, I made that part of it, right? And there's like an even deeper connection, so it's got to be really tough for a lot of the folks that are like super passionate about it. Whoa, hold on.
Crazy.
Yo, Dead Star, like you're lighting up like the entire freaking planet. Oh my god, those are high beams from heaven. Like that was a huge spread. I'm like, oh my god, you can see everything. Yeah, not getting ship interiors with Space Lakes is a bit of a letdown, and definitely like when Odyssey came out, you know, and it's like the blue circle there, and it was like, I was legit like cynic about it. It turns out it hasn't. It's fine.
Because the alpha was mental. The alpha was like, wow, they've done it. We've got legs, and this is the
Right.
alpha. But then the alpha was actually everything. So that was the.
Hey, look,
Then there's the stuff that's coming now that would have come out if.
Right.
I remember when it came out, I had to run it on like 700 by 600 pixels.
Well, this is
My
they
computer
put
was
out
on
Odyssey
fire.
and they did like 8 or 9 months of like bug fixing and like just to get the thing running properly.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of people like when like Kai, when you're saying like for Odyssey, like people were pissed about that, right? And
Yeah.
it's like again, we knew that it was going to come out in a state and take a while. I think it took a lot longer than it needed to be. Like that release was botched, right? There's no question about it. That was something that should have been super exciting and got all of us like united and stoked was like.
If you look at that 2-3 years, it seems like most games seem to come out in a broken state for about 2 or 3 years. It's really bizarre, you know.
And again,
Like I say,
there's probably like and again like whether they did it like, you know, I know Yamix is like his theory is, you know, they did it to get ahead of a financial deadline, so they did it for like corporate reasons, you know, versus like I understand like, okay, like yeah, we need to put this out and then like we need to field test it, right? And there's no way we can perfect it until we put it out to the masses, so we have to iterate on it, right? But you can't you can't go out and say, hey, we're releasing Odyssey and it's going to be really shitty for 6 or 7 months, but
I know.
you know, like from a marketing perspective, you just can't go do that. You know?
Yeah, but loads of companies did that for 2 or 3 years. Like everything came out broken. You know, it's just really bizarre. You know,
it's still happening.
You know,
it's still happening.
Yeah,
like, it still happens all the time.
Yeah. It's obviously it's the model. They go, oh, just get it out there, and they'll want it bad enough that they'll deal with it. So it's a really. Yeah. I try and say to my kids, like, when I was younger, you'd buy a game, and that was it. You had the whole game forever. I mean, there was no DLCs, there's everything, I think. And it worked, I think. But yeah, it's
now that's sort of like we'll just put something out there. We'll fix it later, which is kind of like it's become my that's my stream strategy. I click the start button. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like
get running.
Like thank God for Elite Dangereuse giving me like some direction, right? Or like a community goal or like a tight, you know what I mean? Like when there's something obvious, but it's like sometimes it's like, oh yeah, like I should do a stream about, and then there's like this big blank period, right? And it's like, thankfully Elite usually has something going on that you can kind of get into, but every once in a while nothing's going on, and I have to actually use my big old noggin to figure out something.
Big brain. We should look at the tools more, see what else other tools are around. Come up with some more things we can do.
Right.
But yeah, I can't think of that either.
Yeah. I mean, look.
I don't have a big brain.
It's that's so cool with the lights going down. I mean, the lights you got real high beams there. When games come out broken, trust me, it's always financial taste of publishers taking the choice out of the devs' hands. I think so, because again, I think you know, devs are usually the passionate ones. They want to put out the best product out there. And look, sometimes again, creative people can get a little precious, and we can get. You know, this is happening a lot in my band, where it's oh yeah, that's not the best. We've played that song better, but that's maybe like the only one we have a good recording of it. It's like, should we put that on YouTube or not? And it's I fucked up one bass note. You know, and it's like sometimes it is good to let go and just, you know, like you put something out there and iterate and know that you can do it better in the future, and it's okay to like have a product go out that's not 100%, and continue to iterate, right? Like you know, I could kind of get both sides of the coin. But when it comes to Elite, it's like definitely like the player base is like as passionate as the devs, and that is another rare thing, right? Only the best of games get that kind of fervorousness. That's the word, right? Dark Heavy, can you contact our dictionary spokesperson and find out about fervorousness? I think fervorousness that works.
Wow. Someone flying past there. That's pretty.
But look, we've learned a lot today. We're gonna wrap it up here. But we've learned a lot today.
Languages.
We learned about the Flaco de May. We learned a little French. We did a little mystery. Why am I so dark? Hold on. Why can't you see my face? Let me just.
Why am I so dark?
You see me? Hold on. Okay, you can see me now. Okay, I think I'm actually. Oh no! Stop it! Okay, right. Drive assist. This when you're. Oh yeah, I'm up on. Okay. The only way to see myself is to bounce the light off the ground. This is kind of spooky though. I like the spookiness. But yeah, so we've learned a lot. We've learned about Flaco de May and the Bonhomme de Neige. We did a little mystery investigation. Learned about some of the lore of the game. So much has happened here. The brains are swelling. But I'll say so. Next week we'll probably do like that Maelstrom like post UE like check out the guts, try and find all the stuff. If you see me online during the week, I might jump in at some point to preface that. Though I've got like a super busy week, so I don't know if I will. Hopefully I can before the community goal shuts down, just so I can get whatever shitty reward it's probably offering. But I'll see you guys again next Saturday. Thank you for joining, and thank you again, Valor, for that super chat too. By the way, you're you handsome fellow, you, and for all your damn BGS work. That's incredible. You're like literally single-handedly like you know, it's like they put out Elite and they're like, you know, you're all just commanders. Like no one man can like influence the galaxy. You gotta give it to Valor's like influencing a big chunk of the bubble. This dude is absolutely crushing it. But 07 and I will
07 guys, yeah.
See you guys
Great
all in the space. Bye. Oh, your stream will stop immediately, and you will no longer be